Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to all you lovely people watching online. I can see we've got quite a few people already tuning in. We've got 15 minutes before the auction starts here at Barron's and Manor Park Classic South. So what I'm going to do is warm up all you lovely people watching on YouTube at home, because we've got our first ever live stream down here, and just give you a little cheeky walk around. Now, the clever ones amongst you will have already done this. You'd have gone onto my walk around video that we put up on Wednesday. You'll have had a look. You know what all the cars are, what all the bikes are. You'll even have some idea what the reserves and estimates are as well. But just in case you missed that, I'll forgive you. Let me show you around my new crib, my southern crib, some of the cool stuff. Let's start with the outside because it's a good camera test. Past these reprobates standing here, look. Jim, who's come down from the north. There's Jim, our big boss. In fact, Jim, let's have a quick word with Jim, look, while he's here. Let's get him to earn his money. What do you make of it so far?
I think it's wonderful. Great place, nice people. It's wonderful. Weather's good, and some of the cars Tony's got are fantastic. So yeah, very pleased.
So there you go. He's never been this far south. He's had a nosebleed when he came down. They all talk funny, don't they? Because he's a bit of a scouse. He sounds like Ringo Starr after a particularly hard night. Can you understand everybody?
A hard day's nice.
Oh, he's quick. He's quick.
Yeah. See what I did? Good, that wasn't it?
Yeah. He's here all week.
Yeah, I'm using sign language. It works.
There you go. So if you see Jim, come and say hello. He's here. He's our big boss from the north. He runs the north with a rod of steel. He's down here, down south, to see how it all works. We've got some good stuff. I think you all know the story with this one. I would like to buy this. I drove this down. I delivered this. It's all part of the service. Lovely, no reserve Jaguar Sovereign V8 long wheelbase. What a lovely thing that is. If you want to waft along, or if you've got particularly large children, if your children are 6'4" like me, just look in the back of here, look. If you ever wanted a car that defined practical classics, we'll set aside for a minute the fact it's a V8 that on the way down did about 22 to the gallon. Don't worry about that. But other than that, look at that. Have you ever seen more legroom in the back of a classic car than that? Isn't that beautiful? I would like to own that very much. And just to be completely transparent with you all, as we like to be, I will have a cheeky bid on that because I have driven it 300 miles and I can vouch for very much. It drives beautifully. That might be my ride home. Or could it be this? Could it be the Mazda 323, the 1998, when did you last see one? Mazda 323 LXI. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Now, we do an event with Haggerty every year called the Festival of the Unexceptional. It's all about cars like this that you used to see everywhere that you don't see anymore. Where have they all gone? That was one of them. In the late 90s, there were every street corner had a Mazda 323, and they're brilliant little cars, 1500cc, 5-door hatchback. That really is a practical classic. That won't be a lot of money. You might buy that for 1,500 quid, £2,000 tops. Gorgeous Audi Allroad over there. Come with me. Come inside. What else have we got? Well, if you want to have a bit of track fun, a bit of sports car touring, this is a very, very nice Elise with a touring pack on as well, in the best colour, in Norfolk Mustard. This is a very wonderful motor car. I actually did this on my personal pics on my own YouTube channel, and also I was absolutely in awe of this on my walk around video for Manor Park. It's an MR2, you can see that. The bit that you can't see on camera, it's only done 11,000 miles. Now, these are a brilliant car. I've driven a few scruffy ones of these, and they were absolutely brilliant. And a scruffy one of these is about £3,000 these days. This one, it'll be a bit more because it's 11,000 miles, maybe 5 or 6. But just come and have a look, particularly at the inside, particularly at the seats. Unbelievable. The paintwork, pristine. The seat leather, the stitching, as new. That's what a fully serviced 11,000-mile car looks like. Now, you will spend probably double what a scruffy car would be to buy that. But it's such good value because you couldn't paint this car for less than £3,000 properly. So to get one with perfect paint, there's £3,000 saved straight away. To retrim seats nicely, at least 1,500 to £2,000. To put a new roof on is 1,500 quid. All of those things are perfect on this car. So don't buy a scruffy one. Buy the best one you can that's perfect. And it's that one. Beautiful car. This one's back in, and I think somebody should have a little cheeky bid on this. Highline 635, 1989. I think one of the greatest car BMW ever did. What's particularly nice about this one is it's very nice condition, but it's higher mileage, so it's quite price rangey. Estimate on this one, £12,000 to £14,000. Can you imagine? This is the scene at the moment. What's interesting in classic cars, what we're noticing is the 40s, 50s, and 60s stuff is softening slightly. Understandably, it's an older demographic. Those people, there aren't so many of them. Why the real growth areas are is 80s, 90s, and noughties. If you're looking for a car to buy that's at least going to hold its money or potentially even make a little bit of money, this is the period. This is the period that everybody wants to buy. This is the period that seems to be good news. And also, they're just very usable. The nice thing about 80s and 90s and noughties cars, in the summer at least, you can drive them every single day. This is a car that you could take to work as well as take into the show. So you really will get your money's worth out of these late model cars. And they look so beautiful. That's Paul Brack who designed that one at the height of his powers. This is very nice, isn't it? Maserati Quattro. Now, normally with the Maserati, they can be a little bit scary, depending on how they've been serviced and looked after. But this one, do take your time. If you're interested in this car, take your time to go through the listing, look at the service history. It's immense, absolutely staggering. The amount of money that's been spent on this car, to me, would take away a lot of the worry. And it's an awful lot of car for not an awful lot of money. Give you some idea. Let me open the door, first of all, so you can see inside. Oh, there you go. You can see inside. Look at that. In terms of feeling like you've made it for £5,000 to £7,000, I think you would really struggle to do better than that. Gorgeous car to drive, very fast, Bose stereo, which makes the most wonderful noise, or turn the stereo off, put the window down. The exhaust makes the most wonderful noise. So you choose where the nice sounds come from. Great color. I'd love grey metallic on big cars. That looks gorgeous. As I say, £5,000 to £7,000. Do take your time, read the history, look at the story behind this car. An unhistory car I wouldn't touch. A Maserati with that one, I would take the punt, and I'd definitely take the punt for £5,000 to £7,000. There's nothing you could buy that's cooler than that. That's awesome. Gorgeous S-Type. Look at this. 12 to 14 for this 67 S-Type. Paint's very, very good on this. White line tyres, which I like. Again, good history. We know the car very well. And for the interior, probably the nicest interior in here. Have a look at this. Look. Imagine yourself cruising with your family to the car show in there. Gorgeous wood in beautiful condition. The leather's in fabulous condition. Just a lovely, lovely thing. Doesn't need a lot. Tiny bit of micro blistering on the paint. Not much. Not enough to worry about, that's for sure. Probably where it's had car cover on it, I would imagine. Which you might be able to make a little bit better. It's so, so light, the micro blistering. You might even be able to sort of flat and polish some of that out. It's infinitesimally small. That's beautiful and not a lot of money. This is very, very nice. 1959 Jaguar Mark II. So the early cars I really like. I think they're the nicest proportions, the nicest looking. It has a Leaper. We have a bit of a joke here that all the Jaguars in Southampton have Leaper mascots on. It seems to be the law. This one has it on. Again, beautiful car, lovely condition. We've got a lot of Jaguars because it's the Jaguar themed sale. If you want a Jaguar lookalike, an evocation, if you spin you around, you know me, I love kit cars. I've got a couple. Look at this. So this is a Suffolk SS. If you want an SS, they're a big ticket item. If you want something that looks highly convincing replica of an SS, you buy this, and it's a fraction of the cost. £34,000 to £38,000. The wire wheels and the stance, the fact that this car is in British Racing Green, everything about it from the dashboard layout to the choice of wheel, to the wires and the fact they're painted wires with knockoffs, it just looks very convincing. But what you will get is a huge amount of change from what a real one would cost. So in no way is that a real one, but you're getting 99% of the fun for probably about, I don't know, a fifth of the cost. That's very lovely. Other potential summer bargains, I think, spin you around and have a look at this. Now, this is a Dax Cobra. Everyone loves a Cobra replica. There's some great cars out there. There's some not so great cars out there. There's some reputable kit manufacturers and some not so great ones. The nice thing is Dax, hugely respected. It's a kit that's still around today. You can still buy a Dax Cobra. So you can get spare panels, spare parts, very, very easy kit car to maintain. The company is going still, and the company that spun off from it, XJS, is still going. Very, very easy car to look after. The easily made, well, brand new, the base model car is about 70 grand now. The top cars, the tube frame cars, they're about 160. This one you could buy, my friends, for 16.5 to £18,000. And the paintwork is really nice. The interior's been done very tastefully, which isn't always the case. Someone's done a really nice job of this. And look, they've even put in, look, phone holder. Isn't that brilliant? Now tell me you don't want it. As if it wasn't great, it's got good tyres as well, which is very important. Continentals all around. It's not been done to a budget. The paint particularly has very much been done up to a quality. And it's got a Lexus V8. Super sound, sounds gorgeous. If you listen or watch my walk around video, you'll hear the guys start it up in the background. It's loud, it's very, very loud. Makes all the right noises. Being a Lexus V8, it'll probably be here long after we've all gone. That's a bargain. There are a couple of other auction houses that have these for sale at the moment. They're in the late 20s to 30s estimate. That one's estimated at 16.5 to 18. I don't think you'll find a better one for less money. I just really don't. That's a great buy. Come with me past Harry Potter's Ford Anglia 105e, or Ron Weasley's, if you want to be pedantic about it. It isn't a screen used car, but it is identical colours to the screen used car. So if you want to do a little bit of fun, if you love Harry Potter, if you are the actor that plays Ron Weasley, I can't remember his name, Rupert Grint, is it? Rupert, if that's you out there, come and get this. It's very, very nice. This I like very much as well because it's just an entry into the classic car world. People always say to me, what can I buy that's not much money, it's easy to look after, there's a great scene, I can get bits tomorrow morning if I need anything. Morris Minor, such a great place to start your classic car journey, and the prices have never been more realistic. This car's very, very nice because it's been to the Morris Minor Centre. Really good guys, I've filmed there with them. Engine uprated to 1100cc, heady stuff. Disc brakes, I've driven the car just up and down the road just to see what it was like. It's very nice. Needs, I think, either a bearing or a lay shaft, first and reverse, a little bit noisy. Second, third, and fourth are fine. Engine starts literally on the button, doesn't even turn. I think you might buy that for three and a bit today. What a great car. What a great way to get into classics. I'm going to spin you around to this. I always like to talk about the Mazda RX-7 just so I can say the word wankle on the internet without getting told off. This is nice. It could do with a tiny little bit of cosmetics if you want to make it a concours car, but it's very pretty and very, very tidy car. 1986, estimated at 14 to 15,000 pounds. And she's straight and she's level. She's in one of the best period colours, I think. And if you come and look inside, the interior, and that's the hard bit on these to get right, the interior is absolutely lovely. So have a look at that. Going back to what I was saying before, 80s cars at the moment, particularly 80s Japanese cars, are such good news. We're finding, particularly when we sell them in the north, everybody wants to buy them. A couple of my mates in Malta, Marcus, my friend, said he liked that one very much. My mate Frederick said he liked that one. These are very good, very esteemed car collectors. This is the kind of car that's pinging on the radar. Paint's good. Like I said, there's a few things you can see where the bonnet's blebbed a little bit. You could make that a very, very nice car for a few £100. And in the meantime, as you can see, it's incredibly pretty and presents very well. That I like very much. Now, we've had loads of interest in this. This is a rarity, a right-hand drive Opel Kadett. When did you last see an Opel Kadett at all, particularly on these shores? This takes us back to a time when Vauxhall dealers and Opel dealers sat side by side, often in the same building. And if you didn't want a Chevette, you'd had a Kadett. And I think the clever dad, the stylish dad in this case, went for this. So it's a proper little survivor, this one. It's a lovely, lovely thing. And I like it very much. Now, it does need a little bit of bodywork. I think you could get it through an MOT without too much money. But it doesn't even need one because of what it is. But our vendor on this car has a pair of wings. So if you do buy this today, first of all, I'm going to be both impressed and jealous that you have. But we'll put you in touch with a vendor and they'll sell you a pair of wings so you can make it really nice for not much cash. Now, we've got about 2 minutes. We're just going to pan up looking at Duncan, look on the rostrum, looking masterful. He's got a new rostrum. There he is, look. He's ready to go. He's raring. We've got 2 minutes while he's warming up in hair and makeup. Takes a while. So we have a couple of weird and wonderful cars. Now, look at this. Look at this. So you're thinking Jaguar XJ from the front, but then you keep walking, and go up high, and go, wait a minute, there's no roof. So this had a very, very expensive in-period conversion to turn it into a full convertible. Now, why is this cool? Well, first of all, as you'll know, if you've got an XJS convertible, you can't get anyone in the back. Now, this is a true 5-seater. Now, if you've got a family and you want a 4-seater convertible, a classic 4-seater convertible that's safe and not wobbly, this, because they've done a T-bar conversion, is very, very good. It drives beautifully, actually. Or, you know what I'm thinking, a wedding hire business. If you couldn't hire this out at 800 quid a day for weddings, I would be amazed, absolutely amazed. And I think people would flock up and queue up to have a ride in that. So I think that's a good business investment, that one. Or just smoke it around because it's cool. That I love very much. Walking around past this gentleman, after you, sir. How about this? This is the first lot going through. If you like a bargain, always the first and the last lots can be the bargain. This is a great car because it's got a lot going for it. But as you can see, she's going to need some paint if you want it to be concours. Or wouldn't that be just the absolutely most brilliant daily driver? Leave it scruffy, keep it running nice, and just have some fun with it. I'm going to look up to my esteemed and learned colleague. Duncan, are you ready to hammer some stuff down?
Ready as ever, Paul. Thank you.
Well, over to you,
and
sir.
ready to go. However, I do feel like I want to come down these stairs now and potentially buy some. You've sold a few of those to me. So well done.
Well, thank you. Let's see what they're worth.
Perhaps you come up here and do this, and I'm going to go down there and have a bid. Right. Thank you, Paul. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Barron's Manor Park South for today's sale. We've got some lovely lots in order in the sale today, both car related and motorcycle related as well. Something for every budget, I think, and every garage. Just before we get underway with the sale, I'm just going to outline some of the major points of the sale. In order to bid in the auction today, you must have registered with a member of staff if you're here in the hall. We've got Carol, who's sat down here or down that way somewhere. She will get you registered, and you'll have a valid 3-digit bidding number if you have gone through the registration process here in the hall. We're going to be accepting bids as well via the online system. We've got Nigel behind me. We've got the telephone guys. We've got lots of Johns today. We've got John, and John. They're going to be accepting bids via the phones, and of course I'll handle the commission bids where they do apply. In order to obviously register for the sale today, you must have gone through that registration process and agreed to our terms and conditions, which can be found on the website in all the usual spots. Everything that's in the sale here today is sold as seen, as you can appreciate with any sale of this nature. You've seen Paul. He's going to be around the sale today, and he'll be introducing some of the cars as and when we get to them. Right, we do have also the buyer's premium. Now, it has now fallen in line with Manor Park North's fees. So they are 12.5% plus the VAT for cars, and that is of a minimum of £150 plus VAT. It is 15% plus VAT for the motorcycles. That is a minimum of £50 plus the VAT. And now there are no bidding registration deposits taken. So wherever you're bidding, whether it be online or here in the hall, you can just get yourself registered with the normal details. If you're not familiar with how we work down here at Barron's Manor Park South, we are open Monday through to Friday for your viewing pleasure, and we welcome you to come down and have a look and have a look over any of the vehicles that are in the sale today. And then we have the sale on the second Saturday of every month. The paperwork that relates to any of the vehicles that you might be interested in today is just the side of where Carol and the registration desk is. So we do encourage you to have a look at the paperwork before you bid and just satisfy yourself that it is what you want. We've got the refreshments there as well, teas, coffees, and some bits of nibbles. If they've not already been eaten up by Tony, there might be some left and you can get involved in those. Right, without further ado then, we're going to get underway with the sale today. We've got a nice new sound system. We've got some lovely new cameras, and our camera is up here, and you may even get famous as well if you're in the hall today too. Right, first lot in today is lot number 101. This is a 1990 Jaguar, the XJ6 automatic. It is today offered entirely without reserve, so it is here to be sold, that vehicle. The car does run and drive well and comes with a good service history and an MOT until October of this year. It did undergo a full mechanical overhaul back in 2023. That cost in the region of £8,400, and there is a receipt for the work that was done. There are some imperfections, such as the bodywork, which has seen better days. The car also comes with an unused tool kit and the original touch-up paint that has never been opened. However, you might use it on the bonnet. Save yourself on a paint job. Get that touch-up open. Right, without reserve today, ladies and gents, then start me on that. Where do you want to start all that, Nigel? You tell me. Shall we start? Who'll start me at £1,000? Anybody wish to start me at £1,000? Anybody wish to start me at £1,000? Where do you want to be on that? What have you got there? We have 1,000. We have, yes, 1,000 is online. Thank you. 1,000 I have. Online at £1,000 now. 1,000 is bid. Can I say 1,250 now? 1,000 I have. It is an online bid at 1,000. At 1,000 without reserve, ladies and gents, the bid's at 1,000. Looking for 1,250 now at £1,000 with the maiden bid. Let's say 11, shall we, Nigel? At £1,000. Any 11 we have. New interest online now. 1,100 bid now. Looking for 12. Join in anytime you like, ladies and gents. We have £1,100 bid. That's an online bid with the maiden bidder. Don't lose it for £100. We've got 11 bid. That is an online bid, 11. Any further interest on that car at £1,100? It is on sale. You bidding there, sir? 11 the bid. No, he's scratching his head. At 1,100 then. At £1,100 he's bid. Then at 1,001 on sale. Make no mistake, we sell the car without reserve online. It goes for the first time at £1,100. The second time at 1,100. Third and final time then, and it goes at £1,100. Sold at 1,100, and that goes to bidder 1020. Thank you, bidder 1020. Right then, moving down on to lot number 102. Lot number 102 is the 1998 Mazda 323 LXi. This is a vehicle that's outside of the front of the building. It's just on the right-hand side as you come in through the main doors. The LXi, presented in great condition, just 2 owners from new, and 48,000 miles done by those owners. The vehicle comes with service history and is said to drive very, very well. This is a rare modern classic that has been used sparingly over the past 20 years. So, lot number 102. I do believe we've got some telephone interest on that. Start me on it if you will. We'll start there, Nigel, shall we? He'll start me at £1,000. Somebody start me at £1,000. Anybody wish to bid me £1,000? Any interest at £1,000 on that car? Start me nice and low then. Where do you want to be? Who's got £500 then? 5. Thank you, sir. 5 here. At 500, I'll take 600 now. 500 I have. Seated at 5. Looking for 6 now. The bid's at 500 now. At 500 at 5. 500 with the what looks to be the most comfortable man in the hall at £500 bid at 500. He's roiling it up on his Chesterfield suite up here. A £500 bid. Does anybody wish to go 600? At 500. Any interest on the phones there, John? The bid is at £500. At 500. I'll give you a moment there, telephone bidder. 500 is the bid. We're looking for 600 if you wish to join in. We're at 500. You're out. Thank you. Didn't even get a look in. Right, 500 bid. Any further interest in the hall? Gentleman here, 600 with you, Paul. 607, gentlemen here, straight back in. £700, 800, Paul's bid. £800 bid. Now looking for 9, 850. All right, so 850 bid. Same to you there, Paul. 850 bid. At 850, he shakes. He said, thank you for your bids. 850 is to you, sir, at 850. Seated here at 850. We're going to hold that provisionally. However, we are very, very close. I think that'll come at 850 bid. Have you all done? At 850 then. 900. We're not done just yet. Paul's back in here at 9. Are you sure, sir? He's just shook his head and then he's bid again. So I'm going to come back to you in a moment. £900 he's bid at 900 now. At £900 bid at 9. You want to go 50? He's still shaking his head. All right, 900. £900 then on the floor here at 900. Any further interest then? Are you going to talk him into it, Tony? 900 bid. All done then for the first time. Second time at 900. Third and final time at £900. It is a room bid, yes. 9. Just give us a moment there on the floor. We had it as an online bid. Online, you need to go 950. I've got 900 here. The bid at 950 is online, Paul. Sorry. You're out. He's out. 950 is bid. Right, well, thank you for your bids. 950 is an online bid at 950 now. The bid is at 9.5 at £950 bid there. Online bid at 950. Any further interest elsewhere? For the first time, the second time at 950. Round it up. Third and final time. Thank you. At £950. All done at 950. 950 online. That is in your favour. A bit of 10-15. I'm sure you'll own that. We're extremely close. I think you'll probably guess what they want for that car. Thank you for your bids in the hall as well, gents. Right, moving to lot number 103 now. Lot number 103. We have the 1967, the Jaguar S Type. That is that car on the left-hand side, third one down as you come into the hall there. 3.4 S-Type manual with the overdrive. It is in opalescent silver blue. This is an older, complete restoration that has been done over several years. The body does show some signs of blistering. The wood is also gleaming, but there is a bit of discoloration. The car is said to be mechanically excellent with everything working as it should. Right. Start me on that one again, if you will. Let's say nice and round number. Who'll start me at £10,000? Start me at £10,000, if you will. Who's got £10,000 for that car, ladies and gents? Who's got 10? Third car in on the left-hand side as you come in there. Start me on that. Oh, my goodness, 5. Well, we've got to start somewhere. 5, I know, that's what I thought. £5,000 bid. Right, 5,000 bid. At 5,000 I have. 5, 250 bid online at 5 1/4 now. Looking for 5.5. 5.5 straight back. 5.5 whole bid at 5.5. 750s online at 5,750. 6,000, thank you, sir. 6,000 bid. 6,250s online. 6,250 I have. We'll give it 6,650 we have. 6,005 bid. Online, do you wish to go 6,750? You do. Nigel's in the lead at 6,750. Now looking for 7,000. 7,000 I have. 7,000 against you online. 7,250 is online. 7,250 online at 7 1/4. 7.5. 7.5 back in. 7,750s online. 7,750 bid. Online again at 7,750. Now looking for 8,000. 8,000 I have. 8,000 bid. 8,250 online. 8,250 is an online bid at £8,250 a bid. Now looking for 8.5 at 8,250 bid. Thank you for your bid, sir. 8 1/4 bid. Any more elsewhere at £8,250 bid. At 82.50 then. Are we all sure and done at 8,250? We're going to hold it. It is online at £8,250 then. For the first time at 8,250. The second time at 8,250. Third and final time then. All done at £8,250. Online provisional to you, 8,250. Goes bid at 10.28. Get you an answer. Thank you for your bids on that. And thank you in the hall as well. Okay, moving to a very, very pretty car. One of my personal favorites. I like these. It's the 1955 even, sorry, Citroen Traction, the Avant Normal. That's my best pronunciation of that. The Lancashire version. Wasn't that bad, really, was it? Normale. Okay, that's the Nigel Posh version, and no doubt correct version, Normale. A recently restored example that has been lovingly brought back to life by the vendor. The car is running and driving very well, as you would expect. There is a full picture file of the restoration and invoices totaling around about £16,000 for the parts alone. All the work was carried out by the vendor over a 5-year period to his exacting standards, and the car was driven down here to the auction venue under its own steam. Right, start me on that if you will then today, ladies and gents. Who'll start me at any interest at £12,000? Start me at 12,000 if you will. Can I say £12,000? Start me at 12,000. Online, do you wish to bid? Any interest in the hall? Any interest at 12? Let's say, should we say 8,000, Nigel? Start me at £8,000 if you will. Who's got £8,000 then? Somebody will at 8,000. The Citroen Traction Avant Normale, £8,000. Any interest at 8? 8 bid. 8,000 we have. Right, we're underway. 8,000 bid now. Looking for 8,250. 8,000 is the bid. £8,000 bid now. Looking for 8,250 at 8,000. You bidding, sir? 8,250. 250 bid. 8,250. Now looking for 8,500. 8,250 is the bid. We're looking for 8,500 now at £8,250 bid. 8,250 bid. Any interest at 8.5 at 8,250 then with the maiden bid at 8,500. New interest. 8,500 now. 8,750, thank you. 8,750 against you now, sir. Bids on the right at 8,750. Can I say 9,000 at £8,750 a bid? We're looking at 9,000 now at 8,750. Any further interest online? You're quiet this time online at 8,750 then for the first time. 8,750 for the second time. Third and final time then at £8,750 bid. At 8,750. We're going to leave that one, I'm afraid, at 8,750. Please speak to the office on that one if you're interested. I think something north of probably 10, there or thereabouts, might be worth a phone call on that one. Okay, moving to lot number 105. Now, lot number 105 is that very rare convertible XJ6 that Paul was talking about earlier on. Comes from a private collection with a rare 5-speed manual gearbox and is presented in beautiful, beautiful condition. It really is. Must be a one-off chance to own a convertible Series 3 Jaguar XJ and with an even rarer 5-speed factory-fitted gearbox. The car is now just 40 years old and was converted back in 1990 to a cabriolet. So it stood the test of time well. It was done 5 years into its life. There is an invoice in the history to show that as well. The vehicle has had thousands and thousands of pounds spent on it over the years to keep it in the condition it is in now. And it really is a nice, nice example. Right, start me on that. I'm in your hands on that one today. Where do you want to be on that? Start me at 15. Who's got £15,000? £15,000. Somebody put your hand up on that. 15. Thank you, online. Right, 15, we're underway. £15,000 is online. £15,000 bid. Right, looking for 15.5, can I say now? 15 bid. Online at 15,000. Looking for £15,500 now at 15 bid. Anybody wish to come in at 15.5? That's an online bid. We're going to submit it, make no mistake. If that is all we've got, at £15,000 a bid. I'll take 250 quickly if it helps anybody. The bid is at 15 online at 15,250 bid. Thank you, sir. 15,250 I have. 15.25 bid. 15,250. Online, I'll give you a moment there. 15,250. Do not confuse that vehicle with a standard XJ6, the hardtop. This is at 15.25, the convertible now, at £15,250. Anybody wish to go 15.5? At 15,250 then. For the first time, 15,250 for the second time. Third and final time then at £15,250. 15,250. Mark with you, 15,250. Right, moving on now to lot number 106. Lot number 106 is a 1980 Ford Fiesta Festival, the 1.1 Mark 1, and we've got Paul Callan here to tell you a bit more about it.
Thank you, Duncan. Well, look at this, ladies and gents. When was the last time you saw a lovely, I think, unrestored Mark 1 Fiesta Festival in this kind of condition? It's done less than 44,000 miles, which, looking at everything associated with it, I would say it's probably genuine, particularly if you come and look at the inside, where these very much non-restored factory original seats in their lovely houndstooth fabric. If you're a Porsche owner, you'll know how desirable that is. Look at that in there. Isn't that just a vision of what it was like back in the early 80s? So less than 44,000 miles, just a lovely, honest little 1.1. If you're looking for a cheap, practical classic, it's that. If you're a Ford collector and you want something unique, it's very, very nice. Now, the car really is as good, particularly on the metal, as it looks. But I want to be very fair to all you people buying at home, because we've got a lot of registered bidders online today, Duncan. I think it's been caught in a hailstorm, because what we've got is tiny little dents. Exactly like a hailstorm damage. So if you are bidding online, if you've got a good dent man, there's probably about 300-400 quid's worth of dents to get this car to a concours condition. I would spend that money because the car is really worth it. But if you're buying online, there's these little hailstorm dents on the bonnet and roof. But other than that, she's a beauty. But Duncan, what's she worth?
Thank you, Paul. We shall find out. There are some magicians out there when it comes to dent removal, and I'm sure they'll have that looking like brand new in the space of an afternoon. Right, ladies and gents, start me on that if you will. Nice round number again. Let's start at £5,000. Can we say 5? Thank you, sir. 5 in. £5,000 bid. We'll go in 250s if we can. At £5,000 bid. There's a whole bid at £5,000. Gentleman on the left at 5,000. At 5,000 I have. At 5,000. Now looking at 250. At £5,000 is the bid at 5,000. Gentleman here at 5. At £5,000. Find another one, as they say, ladies and gents. At £5,000. The bid is at £5,000 now. At 5,000. Can I say 250? It's here on my left at £5,000. Is there any further interest for 250 now? Are we all done elsewhere at 5,000? Going to hold it with you, sir, provisionally on my left at £5,000. At £5,000. All done then. For the first time at 5,000. Are we all done on the maiden bid? The second time at £5,000. Any interest this way, gents? Third and final time then. The bid is in the hall at £5,000. All done at 5,000. That is in your favour there, sir. 5,000. Bid at 898. Thank you. Bid at 898. Get you an answer on that. Thank you. Right, get you an answer on that one, sir. We have an answer on the Mazda 323. Bad news for you there, Paul, I'm afraid. That is a sold car now. Congratulations to, I think it was the bidder online on that. The Mazda 323 is a sold car. Okay, let's see if we can get this one gone the same way. Lot number 107 now. Lot number 107 is a 1995, the Jaguar, the XJS even, sorry, 4-litre facelift convertible automatic. Another convertible Jaguar today. This presented in, again, overall good condition. This is the second to last year of production of the Jaguar XJS facelift and has the later AJ16 engine in there. The paintwork does need a bit of work done to it, and there is a small patch of rust on the driver's side sill, but it is all generally good. There's also a tonneau cover for it as well. That there, somewhere in the office, I think, for it. So make sure you get that before you go. Start me on that one today then. Who'll start me on that? Can I say £8,000? Anybody wish to join me in at 8,000? Sign me at 8,000 if you will. Can I say £8,000? That's the car, fifth car down on the left-hand side as you come in there. Anybody wish to start me at 5,000 then? Sorry, Nigel. Somebody will. Start me at 5,000 now. 5. Got you there, sir. I've got it in the hall. Sorry, Nigel. Do you want to go 5,250? Right. 5,250 is online. 5.5, sir? 5.5. Thank you. 5.5 is a whole bid. 5,750 with Nigel online. 6,000, sir. 57.50 against you. 6,000, you're back in. 6,000 is a whole bid. It's against you online. 6,250 is online. Thank you for your bid, sir. Right, £6,250 is bid at 6,250. Online at 6,250 now. Looking elsewhere for 6.5. At £6,250 a bid is an online bid at 6,250. Do we have any further bids elsewhere? We're out in the hall. It's in online at £6,250. We may have some telephone interest here. 6,250 is an online bid at 6,250. Can I say 6.5? Any further interest? Are we all sure and done? Think he's out. These telephone bids aren't getting much luck today, are they? 6,250. So do you want to go 6.3? 6,250 then. All right, 6,250. 6.3 will offer online. And if anybody joins in, Nigel will go in once, please. The bid is at 6,250. Online then, holding it for the first time. 6,250 for the second time. Third and final time then. We're going to submit it at 6,250. Online, 6,250. And we shall get you an answer on that one. That is quite provisional at this stage, but we'll endeavour to get you a positive answer. Thank you for your bids on that. Okay, we move to lot number 108 now. Lot number 108 is the 1934, the Austin 7. The box saloon, also affectionately known as Florence. This vehicle is in good condition. It really is. It's a nice thing, this, and has been very well cared for by its owner. Recent work and the service has been carried out. There are various receipts and invoices for the work that has been done. The speedometer is showing 50,000 miles, and the car is registered as a historic vehicle. The HPI check shows that the vehicle was previously registered overseas and then first registered in the UK in 1970. So no doubt it may well have been in a much drier climate. It certainly looks like it because it's a very nice example, in fairness. Right, multiple interest in this one. We have commission interest on that. That's going to start the bidding. We're going to have to go on that, Nigel, please. I'm going to go, I've got 2,750, 3,000, 3,250, 3.5, please. £3,500 is bid. Now looking for 3,750. 3.5 is on my commission sheet at 3,500. 3,750 is online. I can go 4,000 against you online, I'm afraid. 4,000 with a commission bid. Online, do you wish to go 250? 4,000 is bid. Same to you, ladies and gents in the hall. The bid is at £4,000 now. That is a commission bid. That is against you online at £4,000 now. The bid is at 4,000 with our commission bidder at £4,000. Can I say 250 elsewhere? At 4,000. Online, if you haven't seen it, you will not be disappointed if you get it for 4.25. That's for sure. 4,000 is the bid. It is a very nice example. If you do 250 is online. 4,000 just proves that some people do believe what I say. 4,250, not so many. 4,250 now. We'll give a 4.5. The commission is cleared. We have our two commission bidders. They are out. The bid is online now at 4,250. Can I say 4.5 elsewhere? Holding it provisionally then for 4,250. Provisionally online. 4.5 now. Nigel, good work. You're still in the lead at 4,005 now. That is an online. 4,005. We are on sale, ladies and gents. The reserve is off. Thank you, John. 4,500 is the bid. 4,005. Nigel, would you want to drop that to 4,600, please? And we'll see if the last bidder wishes to join in. The best bid's going to buy that today, ladies and gents. The reserve is off. 4,500 is the bid. We're looking for 4,600 now. The bid is at 4,500. For £4,500 then. Are we all done at 4,500? On sale at £4,500. If you're all sure and done, we sell it online for the first time. 4,500 for the second time, third and last. And it goes at £4,500. Sold 4,500 to bid at 10.10, please. Thank you there, John. And thank you online for your bids. You'll be delighted with that. It's a nice, nice thing. Right, moving to lot number 109. First of the motorcycles in today. This is 1999. Probably the fastest of the motorcycles, I'd say, as well. You've got to be brave. Put your big boy pants on this one. Lot number 109, 1999, Suzuki GSX, the 1300 RX. It's the Hayabusa, of course. Comes from a private collection. The vendor states the bike runs and is in very good condition. This bike has seen very little use over previous years and has a new MOT, well, recent MOT that was done in January. So that MOT will take you right the way through till next year. Right. Commission interest on that one again. We're going to open the bidding here on the sheet with me, Nigel, if we can, please. We're going to go 11. We're going to go 12, 13, 1,400, please. £1,400 is bid. 1,400 for a whole 1,500 bid. 1,600 against you online. 1,600 against you online. I'll give you a moment there online. The bid is at £1,600. Now look at 17. You're out online. 1,600 is the bid at 16. Now look at 17 at 1,007. Right, I need to go. I'm going to have to go 1,750. Sorry, Nigel. 1,750. 1,750. Same to you, sir. Now you're out for £50. 1,800, he says. 18. Right, 1,850 is back with me. £1,850 is bid. Commission's in the lead at 18.5. And you know what? I think we'll take a chance and we'll put that on sale. £1,850 is bid. 1,850. Does that make you want to go 19, sir? 1,850 bid here. Commission is in the lead. It is on sale, make no mistake, at 1,850. Shake of the head, thank you for your bids. 1,850. Goes once, goes twice, third and final time for the Hayabusa at 1,850. Sold at 1,850. Goes to the commission bidder, and that is bidder number C303, please. C303. Right, we move to lot number 110 now. Back to the four-wheel vehicles now. 1967, the MGC Roadster. This one comes with a recent MOT again. Two former keeper car, recently recommissioned after being off the road for over 30 years. It was in dry storage, and is now a very, very sound example that has had some work before layup, including new roof and interior parts. The paint has some micro blistering on top of most of the panels with a good respray. It will make a nice, nice car again. The overdrive is not working, but this is believed to just be electrical. There's also a bearing noise from the axle. So, bit more oil, might be like brand new. Yeah. Right. Start me on that one then, ladies and gents. Lot number 110 there. Who'll start me on that? Can I say, should we say 5,000, Nigel? Why not, eh? Let's start the bidding at £5,000. Who'll start me at £5,000? 5,250, that's even better. Right, 5,250 online, 5 1/4 bid. 5,250 is online. 5 1/4 now, looking for 5.5. 52.50 is online at 52.50, 55. 55 bid in the hall. 5,500 against you online. 5,750 is back online. 57.50. Now looking for 6,000 at 5,750 bid online. 57, 6,000 I have. 6,000. That's against you now online. The bid is not for long. 62.50 bid. Back online at 6,250. Can I say 6,500? £6,250. I'll give you a moment there, gents. The bid's at 6,250. Any further interest online at 6 1/4? Going to hold it provisionally at 6,250. It is an online bid. Do we have 6,500 elsewhere at 6,250 for the first time? 6,250 for the second time. Thank you for your bids in the hall. Third and final time then online at £6,250. Online, that is in your favour, 6250. Get you an answer on that one. Thank you very much for your bids. Okay, moving to lot number 111 now. Another of our Jaguars in today. This one, the Mark II, 1959 in the year car. The 3.8, a very early 1959 vehicle, and is in fact number 398 off the UK production line, which was then shipped to South Africa. It has 0 previous owners in the UK and was originally a 2.4, but had the full 3.8 conversion carried out in South Africa. So again, another vehicle in from a much drier climate. The speedo was changed at that time as well. Comes with an extensive history file, said to be a very solid example, very nice condition, and drive very well to match also. Right, lot number 111. Nigel, over to you. Where do you want to start me? Start me at 18,000. That's what it says on the screen. Start me at £18,000. Great minds think alike. It's something like that, isn't it? Or perhaps I saw it on the screen. Anybody wish to start me at 18? Anybody wish to start me at 18,000? Put your hand up on that, ladies and gents. Start me at 15,000 then. Start me at £15,000. Who's got £15,000 for it? About 3 or 4 years ago, this car would have been 25 plus. 15,000 online. Thank you. Online's in the lead. 15,000 now. Looking for 250. 15,000 is bid. Online at £15,000. At 15,000. Can I say 250 elsewhere? We're at £15,000 here. 250 with you, sir, in the middle now. At 15,250. That is a whole bid at 15 and a quarter. Online waiting for you. Looking for 15,500. 15,250 bid at 15 and a quarter bid at 15,250. Whole bid at 15,250. Online, you are out at 15 and a quarter. Any further interest elsewhere? We're going to hold it provisionally with you, sir, at £15,250 for the first time. 15,250 for the second time. Third and final time at 15,250. That's in your favour provisionally, sir, there. Bid in 902. Thank you. Bid in 902. Thanking you. Get you an answer on that one. Right, next vehicle, bit of a special thing, lot number 112. It's the 1996, the Aston Martin DB7. And we have that handsome gentleman down there, Paul Cowland, to tell you about this.
Duncan, you're too kind, you're too kind. But if you want to talk about what's handsome in this picture, it's this. It's this DB7. Now, I adore the DB7 anyway. I'm lucky enough to count Ian, the designer, Mr. Ian Callum, CBE, as a mate. I think he's a genius, and I do think this is one of the finest things he ever did. But I'm a bit picky with my DB7s. They have to have a certain aesthetic. One of those things is they have to have the aero disc wheel, which they only did at the beginning because it was hideously expensive. So they stopped doing it very, very quickly. So not many cars have the aero disc wheel. I think it's the best thing. I would ideally like them to be low mileage, and I would love them to be manual. This is all of those things. They only made 500 manuals. They're a rare old thing. So you are going to pay a premium for the fact it's a manual. You are going to pay a premium for the fact the interior looks like brand new. And you are going to pay a premium for the fact I think it is in the best color they ever did. But let me show you this. Now, you can buy a DB7. You're probably thinking of one of these. So I've seen these online for 15 or 20 grand. Yes, you have. But they're not like this. They'll be higher mileage cars. They'll be automatics. They'll need work to get them to this kind of standard. And to be honest, you'd never get a car to this kind of standard. You'd spend 20, 30 grand doing it. But let me show you this. Look. Look at that. I'm going to open the bonnet for you. Look at every clip, every hose, every screw, every nut, every bolt. This car has one concours only last year, and it really shows. So if you're thinking, my word, those are big numbers for a DB7, don't think like that. It's almost a new car. I'm going to shut the bonnet so you can just see the front again. Duncan, it needs to be a big number to buy it, but I think whoever buys it, they're going to get probably the best value DB7 on sale today. What's it worth?
Absolutely, definitely. This is one of those vehicles that when you actually turn up and view it in person, it is miles better than it even looks in the photographs. It's a very, very special example. Lot number 112 there, the Aston Martin DB7. We can start the bid on that, Nigel, with me. We're going to open the bidding at 22, 23, £24,000, please. £24,000 I have. And now we'll give it 25. 24,000 is the bid. At 24,000 I have. 25,000 I have on the phones at 25. At 25,000. And that has cleared my sheet. Telephone's in the lead at 25,000. Look, give it 26 now. There's a £25,000 bid on my phone here at 25. Can I say 26 elsewhere? At £25,000 bid at 25. For the concourse winning car at 25,000. Now look, give it 26. On the phones at 25. I'll take 25.5. We shouldn't have to. The bid is at 25. If you want one of these, ladies and gents, I promise you, if you've got pockets deep enough, this is the one you want. 25,000 is bid. Can I say 25.5? At 25,000. That is on the phones here. Make no mistake, at £25,000. If you're thinking about it online, don't think too hard. Click that button. You're out for £500. We're at 25. Commissions are out at 25. Tony's telephone in the lead. Are we all done? Seems it. We're going to hold it then here at £25,000 then. For the first time at 25. The second time at £25,000. Third and final time. Make no mistake, to the phones at £25,000. Tony, 25 with your phone bidder at £25,000. It is quite provisional, but we'll endeavour to get you an answer. Thank you at £25,000. Right, lot number, moving on to lot number 113. Looks a lot of fun for no money, doesn't it? This is the motorcycle just underneath the rostrum here. It is the Honda CB750F Super Sport. Beautiful looking thing it is. 2007 in the year. Never been raced, but has been built to resemble an American 80s style race bike. It has new Bridgestone Batlax BT023 tyres. Batlax, it's named after my wife, this one. The tyres on there. Well, I don't think she's watching today. She's well, I'll find out when I get home. Yes, got the Batlax tyres front and rear. Race titanium exhaust system has been fitted. The owner of the bike built it whilst abroad using a 17,000 kilometre bike, which now has a new miles per hour speedo. It's a nice example, and it's got some very fancy looking suspension on the back there as well. Starting me at £1,500. Who wants to pay £1,500 for that? Definitely biking season, isn't it? Look at it. Cracking the flags out there. Anybody who wants to come in at £1,500? Start me at £1,000 then. Anybody should start me at £1,000. Any interest at £1,000? I got quite fancy it myself, this. Do you think we'll squeeze that in the van there, Tony? Anybody wish to start me at £1,000? Is that for me? Thank you. Right. Nice and low then, ladies and gents. Who'll start me at £500? He'll start me at £500. Somebody will start me at £5. Thank you, sir. 600's online. Do you want to go 7, sir? 600, £600 bid. Online at 600 now, look at his 7. 600 is bid at £600. Now look at his 7 elsewhere at £700 now online. £700 bid. That is an online bid at £700. We should have at least a 1 in front of that, shouldn't we? We're at £700 on online bid at 700. I'll take £750 now. We absolutely shouldn't have to. £700 is bid. £800 bid. 800. I'll stay in 50s for you there, underbidder. Go again. 800 is the bid. Can I say 850 now? Are you having a closer look there, sir? The bid is at £800 now at 800. Now we'll give it 50 at £800. 850 online again. 850 is bid now. We're at £850 only at 850. Can I say 900 elsewhere? Just £850 then. Oh, we all sure and done. My goodness, what a lovely machine for 850. Even Tony's thinking about it. £900 is bid. 900. That is against you online at £900 now. 950's online. 950. 1,000. £1,000 bid. 1,000 in the hole at 1,000. 1,000 is the bid at 1,000. We've got 1,250. £1,250 bid. 12.5 is the bid at 1,250. What are you bidding me this way? £1,250, and it is on sale, ladies and gents. 1,300 bid. We'll go 14 if we can, please, Nigel. On sale. Thank you, John. 1,300 is the bid. 1,300 on sale. The reserve is off now. The bid is at 13. That is a whole bid against you online. Do you wish to go 14? We're selling it, make no mistake, at £1,300. Online, you're bidding again. If you are, do it quickly. Any further interest elsewhere? It goes once at £1,300. 1,400. Where have you been all the time? 1,400 in the hall. 1,004 bid. He's out. Thank you for your bids. 1,004. Right, whole bid now. £1,400 bid. Selling it all the way. We're out online and we're out here as well. 1,004 is bid for the first time. Second time. Third and last at £1,400. Sold to you, sir. 1,400. What's your bidding number, please? Bidder 901. Thank you very much. You'll be delighted with that. It's a lovely thing. Bidder 902. If you are bidder number 902, please will you go and have a chat with the guys in the office. The office is up the stairs here and just beyond the rostrum. Just bidder 902. If that is your number, please go and have a chat with someone in the office. Right, lot number 114, one of the stars of the show there. You've all seen it. It's right at the front of the house. It is the 2021 Suffolk SS100 4.2 litre, the replica by Suffolk Sports Cars. MOT right the way through till December of this year. Finished in good old British Racing green. Available and ready to drive condition with light cosmetic works optionally required. I'd say get in it and enjoy it. It looks amazing, this thing. The car has recently undergone mechanical work with Wilson & Co., who are a classic car restoration company. In fact, Wilson & Co. Classic Car Restoration Limited. Does come with history to prove, and there is also service and document history available with the vehicle. And we do encourage you to have a look through all the paperwork before you bid. Driven to the sale as well. You can drive it away from the sale today. Lot number 114. Start me on that if you will. Nice round £30,000. Who'll start me at £30,000? Somebody start me at 30,000. Oh, he's missing a finger, Nigel, but go on, 20,000. We've got to start somewhere. 20, sorry, yes, he's missing a finger, but we have to start somewhere. It's not where we start, it's where we finish up. 20,000. 20,000 I have. 21, 21,000 is bid. On the phones at 21. Now looking for two. £21,000 bid. John's telephone bid at 21,000. Now looking for 22. I have 21,000. Have a think there, sir. I'll come back to you. We're here at £21,000 now. At £21,000. Can I say 22? The bid is at £21,000. Does anybody wish to go 22? Shall we say 5? £21,000 bid. Now looking for 21,500 at 21,000. 21,500. 21,500. There against you now, John. The bid is at 21,500. Do you want to go 22? 22 he does. 22,000. Now looking for 22,500 at 22. 22,500. He's waiting for the small bites. 22,500 bid. Now looking for 23. 23,000 with our phone bidder now at £23,000. Can I say 23,500? Telephones are in the lead at £23,000. Looks an awful lot of car for that sort of money at £23,000. Thank you for your bid, sir. Telephone bid then at £23,000. Any further interest elsewhere? For the first time, to the phones then at 23,000. The second time at £23,000. Third and final time for £23,000. In your favour there, John, telephone bid 23,000. It is quite provisional, that one. Get you an answer on that. And thank you again. Thank you in the hall as well. Okay, we move to lot number 115. Lot number 115 is another of our Jaguars in today. It's the XJS convertible, the automatic, 1989 in the year. Limited documented history, but the ultra low 46,600 or so miles does check out based on the car's DVLA MOT mileage history. And overall excellent appearance of the engine and other mechanical items would suggest that the mileage is correct, but obviously you buy it as you see it. The car has always been maintained by the vendor on a no expense spared basis and is genuinely one of the best you will find available for sale today. 1989 in the year, lot number 115. Bit of interest on the sheet, please, Nigel. We're going to start the bidding on that. We got 5, 5.5 and £6,000, please. £6,000 to get us underway at 6,000. This is the beautiful red car. 6250 is online at 6250. I can go 6,005. This is the red car with the roof down there and the beige trim. 6,750. I can go 7,000, please, Nigel. 250. Well, you've beaten me. 7,250. Right, 7,250 is an online bid at 7,250. We're now looking for 7,500. 7.25 is the bid. That is the red car. It's the fourth car down on the right-hand side in the hall at £7,250 bid. Online at 7.25. Can I say 7,500? The sun's out for it, ladies and gents. The bid is at £7,250. Does anybody wish to go 7,500? Online, we're going to hold it with you then. If you're all done elsewhere, goes provisional this time at 7,250 for the first time Second time at 7,250. Third and final time at 7,250. 7,250 online. Nigel, in your favour, 7,250. Thank you for your bids. Moving on now, lot number 116. We come on to our Maserati. This one, the Quattroporte, the AB4 semi-automatic 2004 dual select vehicle. An icon of Italian elegance. It was supplied new by Maranello of Egham in September 2004 with just over a price tag of £75,000. And it's offered a snip of that today. Finished in metallic grey with tan leather, plus its optional extra of the factory-fitted glass sunroof. There is a list of work that was carried out in December of only last year, which included two new rear tyres. There are 2 files containing ownership details and service history with invoices and MOTs. Right, with that out of the way, a £75,000 car. Wait for it, Nigel. I'm going to need to start the bidding on that with me. 3,500, 3,750, please. £3,750 bid. Right, 3,750 bid. 3,750. Now looking for £4,000. 3,750. Commission bid. 3,750 is bid. Can I say 4,000? 3,750. The Maserati there, the second on the left as you come in, £4,000. £4,000 bid. 4,250. He's back with our commission bid. 4,250. I'll take 4,500 now. 4,250 is the bid. Commission bid at £4,250. 4.25 is the bid. At £4,250 bid at 4,250. I'll take 4,300 if it helps you, sir. 4.25 is here with a commission bid at 4,250. Commission bid. Any further interest elsewhere? 4,300. 4,300. 4,003. And that clears the commission interest. 4,003 is on the phone. Commission bid, you're out. 4,003 the bid now with the phone bid at 4,300. We're looking for 4,400 now. 4,300 is bid. Can I say 4,004 now? At £4,300. Looking for 4,004. On your phone there, Tony, 4,004 is against you now. Online. 4,400 is an online bid. It's against you now on the phones. 4,500. Telephones are back in. £4,500 now. 4,500 online. You need to bid again. The telephones are in here at 4,005. Don't lose it for 6's bid. Nigel's in the lead online. That's against you, Tony, on the phones. The bid is at 4,006 bid. At 4,006. Now looking for 4,007. 4,006 is the bid. At 4,006 on 4,7. 4,007. Telephones again. 4,008. Thank you online. 4,008. The reserve is off, I am told, ladies and gents. £4,800 is bid. Have we got 4,900 here? 4,008 is bid. It is an online bid and the reserve is off. We're selling that car at £4,800. I'll give you a moment. You'll have to be quick. We're selling it here at 4,008 online. Any further interest in the hall? It goes once at £4,800. Telephones are out. Thank you very much. Twice at 4,800. Third and final time at £4,800. Sold at 4,800. Goes to bidder 1050, please. Bidder 1050. That is yours. Congratulations. That's a lovely, lovely car. Right, this is a bit special. Lot number 117. It is the 1986 Mazda, the RX-7 II. It's right there, just behind the seating area. You cannot miss it. I do a lot of these sort of sales, and I cannot remember offering one of these. That is a rare, rare thing. Presented in very, very nice condition. It really is. 86,000 miles and part of a private collection. 5-speed manual, presented in stunning green and in overall good condition. Good example, well sought after, first generation RX-7. Right, I have a bit of interest on the sheet here, but I'm going to look your way first. He'll start me at £12,000. Start me at £12,000. You'll go a long, long way to find another one for sale. That sort of money in that sort of condition today, ladies and gents. Who'll start me at 12? Start me at 10,000 then, if you will. Who'll start me at £10,000? Put your hand up on that. Any interest at 10? Right, Nigel, we're going to have to open the bidding with the commission interest here, please. And that goes 7,500, 8,000, please. £8,000. We'll go in fives, if you may. £8,000 bid. 8,000. Now looking for 8.5. £8,000 is bid at £8,000. If you want to get taking this to some of the car shows over the summer, I think you'll be the only one there at 8,250 is online. 8,250. I can go 8.5 against you, please. 8,500 against the online bid, please. 8,750. That is online and the commission is out. Right, £8,750 bid. Now looking for 9,000. 8,750 for the Mazda here at 8,750. I'll wait. Any further bids? 8,750 is the bid. We're looking for 9,000 now at 8,750 bid. Any further bids, ladies and gents? At 8,750 then. We're going to hold it online for the first time at £8,750. Second time at 8,750. Third and final time. It's online at 8,750. Provisional to you online, 87.50. Thank you for your bids on that car. Now, lot number 118, the 2015 in the year Mercedes-Benz G-Class station wagon. And there we have Paul Cowell. I'm going to tell you a bit more about it, Paul.
Thank you, Duncan. Isn't this lovely? This is a 2015 G-Wagon. It's the Blue Tech, so it's the sensible engine that you can actually use every single day. But although this is a 10-year-old vehicle, you just wouldn't know. That's the beauty of G-Wagon styling. They always keep updating it, keep changing it, but they never really change the recipe. So you take a very low mileage, immaculate 35,000-mile car like this. It looks like brand new. So if you want to get a little bit of that magic, these are the car to go into. I think 10 years is a great time to buy them. What's nice about this, apart from the stupidly low mileage, one of the best off-roaders, this car has never been off-road. One of the best tow cars, this has never towed. It's also got the most impeccable service history. Was bought as an approved used car 2 years ago, and the bill at retail value for getting that car ready for approved used car was £10,000. And in the intervening period, even though the car's been doing no mileage, the owner's been having it serviced every single year. So it's a lovely, no questions truck. I think they look fabulous. I think 10 years is a real bargain time to buy them. And I think if you're looking for a little bit of flash and old money kudos for sensible amounts of cash, this is the way to do it. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Let's find out. Thank you, Paul. Lot number 118 then. Start me, shall we say, a nice round £40,000. He'll start me at £40,000 for the G-Wagon. Who's got 40,000? Sign me at £40,000. Oh, I knew you'd do that. 40,000. They got you on phone bids as well, have they now? You're a jack of all trades. £40,000, thank you. 40,000. John's telephone interest at £40,000 I have. The bid is at 40,000. Now looking for 41. At £40,000 bid. At 40,000. Any interest on your phone, John? The bid is behind me with John. Everybody who's handling a telephone bid today is called John. At £40,000, it's going to get very, very complicated. At £40,000, your bid, John. At £40,000. £40,000 bid. At 40,000 here. 40,000 is bid. Can I say one now? Online, if you wish to join in, do it now. The bid is at £40,000. We're going to hold it provisionally on the telephones at £40,000. At 40,000. My goodness, are we all done, ladies and gents? The bid is at 40,000. Are you bidding there, chaps? You've spent all morning looking at this car. You need to bid now if you want it. It's a genuine bid here on the phones with John behind me at 41,000 we have online. Now it's against you now, John. 41,000 is bid. Online bid. Nigel's in the lead at 41,000. We've got a shake of the head on the phones. That's never, you're shaking it the wrong way, John. 41,000 bid. At 41,000. Just see if they want to go 41.5. See if that helps. 41,000 is bid. That is an online bid with Nigel now at £41,000. I'll take 41.5 at £41,000. 41.5. Thank you, John. 41.5. That's on the phones against you now online. 41.5 is bid. We'll stay in the low increments of 500 for you there online if you wish to come back for 42. For £41,500. Make no mistake, online, if you want to get it back in, you need to do it quickly. I've seen this. It is a very, very nice example. Get yourself a private plate on there, and it could look like it's a couple of years old. 41,500 then. We're going to hold it to our phone bidder for the first time. 41,500, 42,000. Back online now. 42,000. That's against you again there, John, I'm afraid. At £42,000 bid. At 42,000. At 42,000. Now looking for 42.5. 42,000. We have an online bid at 42. 42.5. 42.5 he's bid at 42.5. Back with John on the phones there at 42,000. 500. Your turn there online. 42,500 is the bid. At 42,500. I'm looking for 43. At 42,500 pounds. Then to the phones. Make no mistake. Online. First time, second time, third and final time at 42,500 to our phone bidder. 42.5. Provisional to your bidder there, John. Not very far away. Telephone bid. Thank you for your bids on that. And thank you online as well. Provisional at 42.5. Right. Next one. Lot number 119 now. Lot number 119, 1966 now. Okay, John, thank you. 1966, the Reliant Scimitar, the SE4 Straight 6. This is presented in good condition. Certainly pops in red. Paintwork is blistered and dull, but the body is still sound. This is car number 78, and is documented on the RSSOC register. The vendor purchased this as a non-runner and has carried out a light restoration to get it on the road. It was virtually rebuilt in the 90s by Chris Lloyd of Scimitar Services, and there is a handwritten report by Chris and an invoice with the paperwork. So that's lot number 119. I think we possibly have some telephone interest on that car. We shall certainly find out soon, shan't we? He'll start me at £7,000. Doesn't look dull in the photographs, does it? It doesn't look too dull here, to be fair, either. He'll start me at £7,000. He'll start me at 7,000. He'll start me at £5,000 then. Start me at £5,000. Looking for just £5,000. Any interest on the phone to £5,000? Any interest at £5,000? Throw a number at me. But be kind. 3. All right. He's not being very kind. It's not kind at all, no. 3,000. 3,000. I think he wants half of it. 3,000, right, 3,000. 250's online, 32.50. You can tell it's cheap when they bid quick. 32.50. Now looking for 3.5. 3.5's back in. 3,005. Oh, 37.50. 4,000. 4,250 pound bid. 4,250. Now we're looking for 4.5. 4,250 pound bid. Online at 4,250. I'll come back to you there, gents. The bid's at 4.25. Do we have any interest at 4.5 on the phones? 4,250 is the bid then. Online at 4,250 pound. I'll take 4.3, gents, if that helps. 4.25 is the bid. Just offer 4.3 there, Nigel. And again, if somebody bids, we'll go in ones if we may. 4,250. Any interest at 4.3? Shake of the head here. Are you bidding, sir? Is he scratching his head? Everyone's scratching their head now. At £4,250 then. For the first time, online at 4,250. The second time at 4,250. Third and final time at 4,250. 4,250 online in your favour at 4,250. Right, moving on again now. Moving on. The Dax Cobra. 1993 in the year car. This is a very, very, very nice example. Inside, outside, underneath, on the interior, it's beautiful. Lovely colour combination as well. Powered by a Lexus V8. It sounds as well as it looks. Got the manual gearbox. And it does sound amazing, as I say. Drives well. Been driven to the auction venue. Appears to be built to a very, very high standard and has had much... very, very little use since it was built. Weather's right for it. Interest on the sheets. Going to open the bidding on that one. Straight in at 10,000, please, Nigel. £10,000 is bid. Right, £10,000. Who wants to bid me 11? 10,250. All right, 10.25, 10,500, 10,750, 11,000, 11,250 bid. 11,500, 11,750 bid. 11,750. Now 12,000, 12.25 bid. 12,500, 12,750 bid. 12,750 bid. We're looking for 13,000 now. The bid is at 12,700, 13,000 pound bid. 13,000. 13,000 is the bid at 13,000. Underbidder, there's someone there before you. You need to bid again. 13,000 pounds is bid. You need to go 13,250. It's an online bid at 13,000 pounds. 250 is bid. 13,250 now. Online at 13.25. Looking for 13,500. 13,250 is bid at 13.25. 13,500. 13,500 on the telephones now. 13,500. Against you online. Next bid's 13,750. You wish to come back. 13,500 is the bid. 13,750 they do. 13,750 bid. Online at 13,750. Now looking for 14. 14,000 on the floor here. 14,000 on the phones at 14,000. 14,250 is online. 14,250 online. Now looking for 14,500. 14,250 pound. 14,500 we've got on our phones at 14,500 pound. 14,750 is online. 14,750 is online. Now looking for 15,000. You'd think it was his money the way he's holding his head, wouldn't you? At 15,000 pound with the phones now. 15,000. 15,250 bid. 15,250 at 15,250. You know what, Nigel? Let's put it on sale. On sale, ladies and gents. 15,500 bid. 15,500 pound. On sale now. Reserve is off, ladies and gents. The bid's at 15,750 bid. 15,750 on sale all the way now. The best bid will buy it today. 15,750 pound the bid. Can I say 16? He's out. Telephones are out. Thank you for your bids on the phones there. 15,750 is the bid. Online, you're buying it for the first time at 15,750. The second time at 15,750. Third and final time it goes at 15,750. Sold 15,750. Congratulations, bidder. 1038. You will be delighted with that. It is gorgeous, that. Right, well done. Online, next one. Lot number 121. Back to the two-wheel vehicles now. This one just behind Carol on the registration desk is the Yamaha, the FZS600. 2002 in the year. Very, very nice example of a quick and popular model. These are a really nice, easy to ride bike, like a great first big bike, I'd say. Rides well with everything working as it should and has only covered 1,000 miles in the past 5 years. 1,000 miles in the past 5 years. Got to be worth £1,000, hasn't it? Got to be. Who'll start me at £1,000? Beautiful looking bike for no money. Who will start me at £1,000? Anybody wish to come in at £1,000? We're going to get there, aren't we? Right. Start me at £500 then. Start me at £500. 5, thank you, sir. 5 bid. Now looking for 6. 500 bid. At 550's online. All right, small bikes, 550. 600, sir. 600, you're back in. Thank you. 600, 650's online. Thank you for your bid, sir. 650 is an online bid at 650 online. 650 now, looking for 700 elsewhere. For £650 bid at 650. I think that's going to be less than £1,000 out of the door at just £650. Can I say 7 now? The bid is at 650. We're all done. Online then. We're going to hold it provisionally online at 650. Any further bids for 700? For the first time then, at £650. Online's in the lead. Once, twice, third and last then at £650. 650 online in your favour, 650. We shall endeavour to get you an answer on that online bidder. Thank you in the hall for your bids as well. Moving to lot number 122, the second of our Reliance in today. The Scimitar, the SE4 straight 6. 1966 in the year car, this one. Presented in beautiful condition. One of the best examples to come to market, we believe. This is number 173. And he's documented again on the RSSOC register. It has been maintained to a very, very high standard with mechanicals and an engine rebuild by Ian Daniels Motorsport. Very well respected company there. The vehicle also went further work, including work to the instrumentation, an overdrive, transmission rebuild, and a paint refresh in the striking MGA colour that you see in today. It really suits you, that colour as well, doesn't it? Really, really nice. Just the paint alone cost £8,000. That's that vehicle there. Excuse me. Do have some interest on that, but I'm going to look your way to get us underway on that one first if I can. Somebody start me on that for 15. Who's got 15,000? £8,000 worth of bodywork on there. Anybody wish to come in at 15,000 for the whole thing? You get the bodywork with it. Anybody wish to come in at 15? Start me at 12,000 then, if you will. We shall go to the commission if we have to. We shouldn't have to. 12 is bid. Right, commission didn't get a look in. 12,000 bid. Didn't think it would. 12,000 is bid. Online's in the lead at 12. Now looking for 250. This is lot number 122. On the left-hand side, as you look, ladies and gents, the bid is at £1,200. At 1,200. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, my goodness, I'd be out of a job, wouldn't I? I'd be out of a job. £12,000 is bid at 12,000 at £12,000. Right, £12,000 is bid. Now looking for 250 at £12,000 bid. That is an online bid at 12. Any interest there, gents? 12,000 is bid then. Online, make no mistake. If that's all we've got, that is what we're going to submit. It'd be a snip at that. There's an £8,000 bodywork and paint job, and the whole thing we're selling for 12 for the first time then. The second time, third and final time then for £12,000. 12,000 online, that is in your favour. It's quite provisional at the moment, so we will endeavour to get you an answer on that. We move to lot number 123. This is the 2007, the Jaguar, the XJ Sovereign V8, the long wheelbase. And again, I'm going to pass you over to Paul there. He's going to tell you a bit more about that car.
Thank you, Duncan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you shouldn't have a favourite lot, like you shouldn't have a favourite child, but today, this is my favourite lot. I'll be honest with you. I think these are amazing. This is the X350. This is the car that replaced the XJ. And when they brought this car out, all aluminium body, it was considered absolutely revolutionary at the time. Very expensive to build. They were very expensive to buy. When they get to this point, they become something of a bargain. Now, they are an amazing car. We sell a lot of these in the north, and they go for strong money. And I don't think we've ever sold one quite this nice. Bodywork is immaculate. It's the 4.2. It's the Sovereign, so it has everything in the front. So come and have a look. Now, where would you like to sit? Would you like to drive and have that view, which is absolutely magnificent? And of course, everything works. It's got, you name it, heated, electric, movable. Or being the long wheelbase, the place you probably want to sit is in the back. Now, either your teenage kids will think you're amazing, or you get a chauffeur. Look at that. You've got your own telephone and audio controls in the back. You've got your own heated seats. You've got your own climate center in the back. And you've got more legroom than business class on a 747. Now, it won't be an enormous amount of money for that level of luxury, so I think someone's going to get a bargain here, and this, to me, is ultimate, everyday, usable car. The body, the interior, everything's a 9.5. Tiny bit of money to spend to get the wheels perfect, and you will have a concours car. So, Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. It seems that some of our keen bidders like it as much as you do, because I believe we have lots of telephone interest in that, wherever they might be. We'll find out in a moment. Lot number 123 then. Ladies and gents, start me on that if you will. £10,000. Who'll start me at £10,000? Can I say 10,000? Any interest at £10,000? Right, nice and low then, Nigel. Let's start the bidding at 5, shall we? I know. We shouldn't have to. There, 5,000 online straight in. Right, £5,000 is bid. 5.25 with you, sir. 5.25 on the floor here. 5,002. 5.5's online. 5,500 against you now, sir. 5,750 back with you. 57. 6,000 online. Thank you, sir. 6,000 is an online bid at £6,000. Now we'll give it 250. Online's in the lead at £6,000 bid. That's £6,000. 42,000 miles only that car has done at £6,000. Any interest on the phones there, guys? I can see John's got a phone to his ear, and the other John is frantically tapping away on his phone, which is never a good sign at this stage, is it? At £6,000 bid. 6,000 bid there. Online is in the lead at £6,000. Do we have any interest on the phones there, chaps? No. Shake of the head. You're out. You're all out. 6,000 bid then. Any further interest in the hall? The bid is online at £6,000. Nigel, do you want to offer 6,1 to anybody quickly? do you fancy it? I'll take it. If you want to have a bid, I will take it. Anybody wish to go 6,1? Nigel's even thinking about it this money. He's seen it. Does anybody wish to go 6,1? 6,1 with you, sir. 6,1's on the floor now. 6,100. That gentleman's seen it as well. At 6,100. Now looking for 6,2 online. 6,100. Online, do you wish to go 2? The bid is at 6,1. It's on the floor, make no mistake. 6,100 bid then at 6,001. Gentlemen here, holding it provisional. You're out online for the first time. 6,100 for the second time. Third and final time at £6,100. Provisional to you, sir. 6,001. Get your number if I may, please. It is bidder 947. Thank you. We'll get you an answer on that. Bidder 947. Thank you. These phone bidders need to try harder, don't they? Right, lot number 124. This looks like a lot of fun. Looks fast just in the photographs, doesn't it? It is the Lotus Elise R Tour Plus. 2007 in the year. 86,000 miles only with one owner from new. Features include the touring pack, which is makes for a more refined drive with increased soundproofing. Performance is around about 0 to 60 in around about 6 seconds from its 1.8 Toyota engine. It's got a 6-speed manual gearbox in there. And there's a note here, which you'll be very pleased to hear. The vendor is motivated to sell and has requested us to submit the highest bid. So we'll do exactly that. Right. In your hands on that one today, then. Lot number 124. We possibly have some telephone interest. Yes, we do. 10,000, eh? He'll start me at 10. £10,000. Start me at £10,000. We're submitting the best bid on that, ladies and gents, today. Start me at £10,000. Going to say 10. Any interest at 10,000? I could quite fancy myself for that. Start me at 8. He'll start me at 8,000. 8 bid. 8,000 I have. Right, 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. 8,250. 8,5 bid. 8,005 bid. Online's in the lead at 8,005. Now looking for 750. 8,750. 9,000 bid. Online at 9,000. 9,000 bid. Now looking for 9 1/4. The bid is at £9,000. We should be well into double figures. We're at £9,000 only, and I'm looking for 250 now at £9,000. Any further interest elsewhere? 9,250, 9,500. Any interest on the phones, guys? The bid is at 9,000. Okay. Right. Well, if they're bidding, just send him out, will you? Thank you. 9,500 is bid. Online at 9.5. We're looking for 750 else. 9,750 bid. 9750. We have a motivated vendor, ladies and gents. We're submitting the best offer. The phones are out. Thank you. 9,750 is bid. Does anybody wish to round it up for 10,000? That phone call is going to be a whole lot easier when it starts with a 10. 9,750. We'll count this one down for the first time. 9,750 for the second time. Third and final time then at £9,750. 9,750. Holding it provisionally at bidder 1022. Bidder 1022. Thank you for your bids on that one, and we shall endeavour to get you an answer. Right, lot number 125. Lot number 125, we have a 1978, the Opel Kadett, the 1200S. Not many of these about. Nearly matching colour to the Lotus, not quite, but there it is, just behind the seating area. Right-hand drive car, a running restoration project. It is sadly from a deceased estate. The car has been used regularly, but is in need of body and paint repairs now. The interior is not too bad, but could do with a good old clean. But I would imagine you'd do that one way or the other anyway. The vehicle is MOT exempt. There are also some spare parts available after purchase. So the Opel Kadett 1200S, lot number 125. Start me on that if you will. Who's got £3,000? Start me at 3. Start me at £3,000. 3,000 bid online. Thank you online. £3,000 is bid. Now looking for 250. 3,000 we have. 3,000 bid. Now looking for 250. The bid's at £3,000 online. Any interest on the phones there? Any interest on the phones? 3,000 is bid. 250 now. 3,005 bid. 3,500 bid. 3,005 we have. We're looking for 750 now. 3,500. Online's in the lead at 3.5. Now 750. Now £4,000 bid. £4,000 bid. Underbidder. There is someone there before you, I'm afraid. You need to go 250 if you want to buy that today. 4,000 is bid. Can I say 250 now? The bid is at £4,000. The reserve is off, ladies and gents. We are selling that car today at £4,000. I think the phones are out. The bid is at 4,000. At 4,000, I'll take 4-1 quickly. If not, we're going to put it on sale at £4,000. Underbid, if you wish to bid again, do it quickly. It goes on sale for the first time at £4,000. 4,100 they do. Back in at 4,001. Now looking for 4,200 at £4,100. At 4,001. Same again to you now, underbidder. The bid is at 4,100. It is on sale. Make no mistake. For 4,100, we sell for the first time. 4,100 for the second time. 4,200 at 4,002 at 4,002 bid. Now looking for 3. With small bites now, ladies and gents. Got to be quick if you're coming back there under bidder. Do you wish to go 4-3? At 4,200 then. Selling it for the first time, second time, third and final time. It goes at £4,200. Sold. 4,200. Then that goes to bidder 1046. Congratulations. Great looking car, that. Okay, lot number 126 now. Lot of 126, the 1961. Another of our beautiful Jaguars in today. The Mark II 3.8 manual overdrive. This one was imported from South Africa. All duties paid and UK now registered. UK registered. Does appear to be a very sound example with no apparent corrosion and good paintwork other than the odd few blemishes. The engine appears to run well. The gearbox is also good and the overdrive is in working condition. Overall, a good condition car. Just needs someone to get in and use it. Right, we're going to open the bidding on that one, please, Nigel, on the sheet with me. We're going to go 10,000, 10,500, 11,000, please. £11,000. We're going to go in fives on that. 11,000 is bid. Now looking for 11,500 at £11,000 now. 11,000, 11,250. All right, 11,250. 11,250. It's going the right way. £11,250 is bid. They cleared my sheet at 11,250 online. Now looking for 11,500. At 11,250. Can I say 11,500? We have 11,250 bid. It's for that car on the right-hand side, third one down, at 11,250. Can I say 11,500? Online then at 11,250. Are we all done elsewhere? Seems it. Quiet on that one at 11,250. Online then for the first time. The second time at 11,250. Third and final time at 11,250. 11,250 online. I think we'll pass on that one. I think at that sort of money, I think it needs to be more than that. But thank you for your bids on that. Right, lot number 127 now. Lot number 127. Give me a moment. We do have an awful lot of interest in this one. We've had to draft in some extra telephone bidders on this one. Everybody up here has got a phone to their ear. Surprised you chaps haven't got a job yet. Right, lot number 127, 2003, the Toyota MR2 Mark III FL. This one with under 12,000 miles on the clock, believe it or not. 12,000 miles MOT through to October, so it'll take you right through the summer. The vendor is a second owner and has owned the vehicle for 5 years. It has been serviced every year by the vendor, who is a qualified mechanical engineer, and had a range of tasteful improvements made to it. This is an absolutely exceptional car offered at this price point. It's beautiful inside and out, beautiful interior, nice steering wheel. I think they've had it retrimmed or something like that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It really is a very, very special car. If you've not had a chance to get down to one of our viewing days, you've missed out on this one. I can't stress how nice that car is. Right, I think our telephone guys, are we all happy? These chaps, I'm not sure what they're doing, but Johns, are you good on the phones? He's doing it online. That's okay. As long as he's bidding, we don't mind how he does it. As long as he does it. Right, start me on that one then today, ladies and gents. Who'll start me on that? Who's got a nice round £5,000? This car's going to get there. Save my breath and your poor ears. Who'll be £5,000? Thank you online. Right, £5,000 bid at 5,000. Now, this is where we see a lot of funds drop down at £5,000. Now looking for 5 1/4. £5,000 is big. Can I say 250 now? We are on sale from the word go on that car. 250. 5,250. Jim, thank you. 5 1/4. 5,500 against you, Jim. £5,500 a bid at 5,500. That's against you, Jim, on the phones. The bids at 5,500. Looking for 5,750. I've got £5,500. Molly, any interest on your phones? 5,750. Back with Jim now on the phones at £5,750 bid. Telephone interest at 5,750. Online looking for 6,000 now. We're selling the car all the time at 5,000. Molly, thank you. The bid's at 5,750. Right, I think we've got one phone left at £5,750 bid now. At £6,000 bid. £6,000 is bid. That's against you there, Jim, on the phone. The bid is at £6,000 now. 6,000. 6-1. Go on. They've been getting involved nice and early, so they deserve it. 6,001 bid. Same to you online, and you were in nice and early too. 6,001 now. Small bites at 6-1. Now look at us 62. We're selling it all the way. The reserve is off. We're at £6,100. Online, are you going to let them get away with that? No, they're not. They are not going to let you get away with that. 6,200 now. Tony's possibly coming in with a late bid now. The bid is at 6,002. 6-3 back with Jim's phone now. £6,300 bid at 6,003. Now we'll give it 64. Do you wish to join in, Tony? 6,004 back online. 6,004 bid. 6,004 the bid now at 64. We'll give it 6.5 bid. Telephones again. 6,005 bid. Against you there online. The bid is at 6,500. Can I say 6.6? We have £6,500. We'll give it 66. We're selling £6,600 is bid. Nigel's in the lead online at 6,006. We're looking for 66.7 bid. Thank you. 6,700 now. 6,007 is bid. Online, your turn. The bid is at 6,007 now. At £6,800. See what you've started, Jim. 6,008 bid. The bid is at 6,008. Now we're looking for 6.9. 6.9. Back in. 6,009. Now looking for 7,000 online. 6,900 is the bid. The best bid gets it today. £7,000 bid. 7,000. 7-1. 7-1 bid. 71 bid. Online, do you wish to go 2? 71 bid. I've had a good look round this. It's worth this and a lot more. That's 7,100 bid. You'll wait an awful long time with that sort of mileage to come up again. The bid's at £7,100 then. We're selling to the phones, I think. Online, do you wish to bid again? You do. Thank you. 7.2 bid. 7,000. Talk amongst yourselves, ladies and gents. Go and get yourself a tea and coffee. 7,002. 7,002 the bid at 72. 7. I've heard that before. One more he said online. 7,003 now. At 7,300. At 7.3. Bid again online and then we'll see if he's right. At 7,003. Now we'll give a 7.4 bid. 7,004 bid. 7,004 the bid now. Online's at 7.4. 7,004. 7.5. You see, I knew he wasn't sure. 7,500 bid. 75 now. 75 bid at 7,005. Online, you need to go 7.6. We're selling it all the way at 7. Is he calling me bad names? At 7,005. At 7,500 then. Telephones are in the lead. And we sell the car on the phones this time. Jim's phone, 7.6. 7,600 bid. Online, thank you. 7,600 is bid. 7,700. We always like the one more bids. 7,700 bid at 7.7. 7.7. Online, do you want one more? £7,700. We're looking for 7.8. The bid is at 7,700 at 7,700. Selling it even to the telephones for the first time. That's 7,800. You spoke too soon there, Jim. 7,800 bid at 7,008. Now looking for 7.9. The bid is at 7,000. 7.9. 7,900. Online, you need to go 8,000. The bid is at 7.9. Reserve is off. It is on sale at 7,900. Anybody else waiting in the wings? 7.9 is the bid. Online, do you wish to round it up for 8,000? That big round number may put them off. 7.9, selling it here to the phones. For the first time, second time, third and final time, it goes to our telephone bid at £7,900. Sold 7,900 to our one more bidder. Thank you, telephone bid. Thank you online as well. We like it on the bidder as well. Right, without further ado, we're going to move on to the next lot. Lot number 128 is the 1996 Volvo 850R Estate. And while we have been selling that Toyota, Mr. Paul Cowland's been out there catching some sun. Paul, tell us about that car, please.
Thank you, Duncan. Well, first of all, whoever bought that Toyota, what a great buy. That car is pretty much as new. Just goes to show if you've got something Japanese, sporty, low mileage in great condition, we will always be the best place to sell it. So well done, whoever bought that. But moving on to something Swedish and probably even faster, if you're my age, and I'm quite old now, you'll have been brought up on a diet of 80s and 90s touring car. And during the touring car period of the 90s, there was nothing cooler than the 850. Volvo bought an estate car into touring car, the first manufacturer to do it. I just stopped the show. The car was actually quite competitive, run by Tom Walkinshaw. And as all good manufacturers do, they won on Sunday and they sold on Monday. And this was the road car that came from that touring car program. First of all, it was the T5R, and then the evolution of that was the 850R. Now, because they are so cool, so quick, and so coveted, I tell you now, you're not going to buy a low mileage, great history one for anything less than deep into 5 figures. But what you've got today is the opportunity to buy actually a very nice and level and honest car for a lot less than that. There's a few tiny bits of cosmetics to do, the odd scuff. The interior looks like what the car is, which is 171,000, but don't be put off by the mileage. This car will do easily, happily, 250,000 miles. So if you look inside, there's a few bits of leather cracking, there's a few little scuffs and mark on the body, and she's a higher mileage car, but she's also had a lot of money spent on her, and quite recently. So if you want to get into the 850R club, which is normally minimum 15K, here's your chance to do it for maybe half that today, because the car's a little bit higher mileage and just the odd little mile, a little bit careworn, but actually a car you can use. If you want a fast, practical classic that you can put the kids and the dog in, and it's got a National Trust sticker, so as you pass all those 80s Ferraris, they'll know that you're a discerning individual. That is a great choice. I would like to own that very much, Duncan. But what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. I think that National Trust sticker adds at least £1,000, doesn't it? I bet Paul's been pulled over by a few of these in his time as well.
Mate, they're amazing. Honestly, they drive like nothing else. They're just really great fun cars. And it's old money, isn't it? It's a car that just screams old money.
Oh,
I'd like to own that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Right. Okay, so there you have it, the 850R estate. Start me today, ladies and gents. Let's start the bidding. Nice and low on that, shall we? Go £2,000. Start me at £2,000. Very usable estate, 2,000. Great classic car, very usable. £2,000 is bid. Now looking for 2,250. At £2,000 I have. At 2,000, 2,250, 2,500 is bid. At 2,005 now. The bid is at £2,500 bid at 2,005 now. Online at 2,005. Can I say 750 now? We have 2,005 bid. 2005 bid online at 25 at 25. Let's go 26, shall we, Nigel? 2,500 is bid at 25. Underbidded, you wish to go 26. Any 26, 27 we have. 2007 the bid at 2007 the bid at 27. We'll give it 28 now. 2007 is the bid. I think there's an absentee bid against you there, underbidder. You need to go again. 2007 is the bid. Can I say 28? At 2,700. Any interest on the phones? We're online at 2,700. This is for the Volvo estate outside. At 2,700 the bid. Online, do you wish to go again? Underbidder. Any interest? 2,800. 2,900 is bid. £2,900 we have at 2,009. Last bidder, rounded up for 3 if you want to join in again. The bid is at 2,009. The bid is at 3,000 now with John on the phones. 3,000 is with John on the phones at 3,000. Before you there, Nigel, I'm afraid. Sorry. 3,000 is the bid. That is a telephone bid now at 3,000. Last bid, if you wish to go 31. We have John on the phones here at £3,000. For 3,000. Well, one bid you might buy that, John. Seems like you're out online. 3,000 is the bid. Any further interest online? The bid is at 3,000 then. Holding it to our phone bidder. For the first time at £3,000. You're out for a full 100. There's a 2 of you, 3 of you there hovering online. You need to bid again if you want it. The second time at £3,000 to our telephone bidder. Third and final time then at just £3,000. All done to our phone bidder at 3,000. John, your phone bidder, £3,000. Provisional that, thank you. £3,000 bid. Right, we move to lot number 129. Lot number 129. You're going to buy this one, ladies and gents. There's no reserve on it. Here to be sold. It's the 2007, the Audi S3 TFSI Quattro. So it's the 2-litre turbo, 4-wheel drive. Go like stink, and it'll put the power down there as well. Doesn't need much doing to it. Ready to drive. The vehicle sounds good. Was driven to the auction venue. It has an MOT through until May. At some point in the past, the vehicle has been laid up for a bit too long, and the camshafts have become pitted, so they will require replacement at some point. What better stage than to put some high lift cams in? Get those in while you're at it. Why not? Just come with some good service history, including an invoice for service carried out in just last year. Right, without reserve then, ladies and gents, shall we say, go on, Nigel, what do you think? It's got a good, decent registration plate on there as well, hasn't it? 5,000? Yeah, why not? Right, no reserve on it, so we're going to see where we end up. He'll start me at £5,000. Any interest at 5,000? Worth a try, wasn't it? He'll start me at £2,000. Any interest at £2,000? Right, I'll tell you what, Nigel, let's have some fun. He'll start me at £500. 5 bid, no, 5, 6, £600 bid, 7 bid, 8 now, 800, 1,000 I've got. Oh, is that a bid? No. 1,000 I've got. £1,000 here. We'll get the online sorted in a minute. 11, anyone? 11 there. We've got 11, 1,200 with you, sir. £1,200 on the floor here. Now we'll give it 13. 1,300 here. 13, 1,400 back. 1,500 here. 16 now. £1,600 is bid. 1,600. Now we'll give it 1,700. 1,600 with the gentleman here at £1,600 bid. You bought 17. He's back in. 17, 18 here. 1,000, 9, 2,000, 2,000. 2,000, sorry, I've got there. 2,000 bid, 2,1 bid, 2,1 bid. Thank you. We've got 21 with the gentleman here now. Online, that sorted that, didn't it? 21 bid. We've got everybody trying to bid us 2,000. The gentleman here at 2,100, and we are selling it, make no mistake. Does anybody wish to bid 22? Online, you're out. 2,100 it is then. We're going to sell it seated here for the first time. 22's back in. You're out. Thank you. Thank you for your bids. £2,200 bid at 22. Shake of the head here. 2,002's online. We're selling it for the first time. 2,200 for the second time. Third and final time then at £2,200. 3 bid. 2003. He's getting underbidder's remorse already, this chap over here. 2003. 2003. 2004 is online. 2004 bid. Thank you again. Worth a try, wasn't it? £2,400. Shake of the head. To you online. Goes once. Goes twice. Third and final time, £2,400. Sold, 2,400. Goes to bidder, 1,040. Thank you for your bids on that. Right, moving to lot number 130. Lot number 130 is a 1999, the Kawasaki ZX900. This is another bike in from a private collection, the C2 version. Comes with a recent MOT. Described as being in very good condition, and it is. I've had a look around that, and said to ride very, very well. Last service back in 24, and there is a stamped service book. It has seen little use over the years, having spent more time in collections rather than actually being used. Very low mileage bike for its age. Right, multiple commission interest on that one. So we're going to open the bidding on that one here, Nigel, with me, if we may. I've got £1,000 and I've got 1,100. 1,100. Yeah, thank you. Right, there we go. 1,100 bid. Now looking for 12. Just make that 100 increment, will you? Thank you. 1,100 bid. Right, 11 the bid now, 1,100. Now looking for 1,200. The bid is 11 at £1,100. At 1,100. We are selling it all the way, ladies and gents, at £1,100. Can I say 12 now? 11 is bid at £1,100. Have a look at it. At £1,100. You cannot not have much more fun at £1,100. 11 bid. If you're thinking about it, get your hand up now. The bid's 11. We're going to sell it to the commission bidder. Make no mistake, it goes at £1,100 for the first time at 1,100. 50, he says. All right, 1,150, 1,150, 1,200 bid. £1,200 bid. Just make that 13, please, Nigel, will you? At £1,200 the bid now. Thank you. That'll do. £1,200 now. £1,200 bid at 1,200. You need to go 13, sir, if you want to buy it. The bid is at 12 now. £1,200 bid. Let him have it, he says. Thank you. 1,200 then if you're all done. Goes once, goes twice. Third and final time to our commission bidder. Make no mistake, at 1,200. Sold it. £1,200 goes to the commission bidder this time. That is bidder number C303. Bidder C303. Congratulations. So we move to lot number 131, which is another of our Jaguars in our specialist sale today. It's a 2008, the Jaguar, the XJ Sovereign V6, the TDVI, the automatic there, 6-speed automatic, in good condition. It is said to run and drive well. It has had recently undergone an engine service. New battery was fitted. Bet they're not cheap for one of these. And it's had the cam belt done, which is definitely not cheap to have done. All those jobs have been done for you, ready to go. All receipts for this work that's been done are present and in the history folder. The vehicle did fail an MOT on 2 rear bushes, and a link pin with no further advisories. The work will be carried out in the week after the auction, after which a new MOT will be carried out. So, yes, did fail its MOT on some little bits and pieces, but the work will be carried out. Bless you, sir. Shall somebody bring this gentleman a mop? Somebody start me on that one today then, ladies and gents. 2008 Jaguar XJ Sovereign. Start me on that. Who'll start me at £3,000? Who'll start me at £3,000? Where's £3,000? 2,000. He's still missing a finger over there, that gent. £2,000 bid. Right, £2,000. Now, what have we got? 2250, 2250. Online's against you now. 25. 25, straight back in. 2005 bid. 2005. Now looking for 2750. The bid's at 2005. 2750 I have. 2750. 23, 3,000. Thank you, sir. £3,000 bid. 3,000 in the hall. 3,000 is the bid at 3,000. Online, do you wish to go 250? 3,000 is bid at £3,000. Now looking for 250. £3,000 he's bid at 3,000. 3-1, 3-1. All right, small bites. 3-1, 3-2. 3,000, 3-3. 3,300. £3,300 bid. Now looking for 3-4 at 3,003 the bid. On my left at 3,003. Can I say 3-4 elsewhere? For 3,003. Online, you've gone quiet this time. The bid's at £3,300. The work will be carried out. It will come with the MOT. That work will be done. You can see the failure sheet there. It's all transparent. 3,300 is the bid. Does anybody wish to go to 34? For the first time then at 3,003. The second time at 3,003. Third and final time then at £3,300. Mr. H, we'll get you an answer on that. £3,300 goes provisionally. Thank you at 3-3. Lot number 132 now. Lot number 132. The Ford Anglia, 1967 in the year car. Right-hand drive with just 29,000 miles from new. Benefits from an older restoration. 3 previous keepers, said to be in very, very good condition and forms part of a private collection. The vendor does state the vehicle runs and drives well. The Ford Anglia, very, very low mileage showing. In your hands on that one today. We may have some phone interest, though, with any luck. Start me on it for 10. Who's got 10,000? Ford Anglia. Beautiful looking example in the middle of the hall. You've all seen it. 10. Any interest at 10? Oh, we can't go that low. I'll split it with you. Nearly. All right. 7. 7,000. 7,000, please, Nigel. 7,000 is bid. Right, 7,000. A very, very pretty car. Looking for 7.25 now. 7,000 is bid. 7,000 is bid. Any interest on the phones, guys, at 7,000? You're done already? I don't think they looked at the guide, did they? 7,000 is bid. Now looking for 250. Having a bid there, John. 7,000 is bid. Right, thank you. 7,000 I have. The bid is at 7,000 then with the maiden bid. Any further interest online? On the Anglia there. 7,000 is the bid then with the maiden bid for the first time at 7,000. The second time at 7,000. Third and final time at just £7,000. 7-1 bid. 7,250. Everybody waits for the countdown. 7,250. Don't wait too long, ladies and gents. You might miss out. I've got 7,250 here. He's out. 7,250 is bid. John, you want to bid again? Online's in at 7,250. I'll give you a moment there. Telephone bidder. You need to bid quickly if you want it. 7,350. 7,350. All right. 7,30. 7,350. Confusing me now, this. 7 doesn't take much. 7,350. Even John's going to join in. 7,350 is bid there. Somebody even it up. Let's go 7,4. Let's go 7,5. Just something even. Are you bidding there, John? 7,350. 7,4 bid. Right. 7,5 now, please. 7,000. It's John versus John. £7,400 a bid. 7,5 bid. 7,5. John's in the lead. 7,005 bid. That's 7,005. John, you're out. John's in the lead. 7,5 he's bid. 7,6. Now John's in the lead. 7,006 bid. Now looking for 7,7. At 7,006 bid. At 7,006. 76 he's bid at 7,6. To make no mistake, it's this, John. At 7,000. Oh, we're not going 50s. We're not going 50s, John. 7,600 is bid. We're going to be here all day. 7,700, thank you. 7,700 bid. Right, £7,700 we have at 7,700. Now over to you, John, at 7,700 bid. Now looking for 7,800. 7,700 is the bid. We're looking for 7,800 at 7,700 then. Are we all done? We're all done. Thank you. John's out. John's in the lead. 7,700 is bid. Any further interest here in the hall? At 7,700 then. For the first time, 7,700. For the second time, third and last at 7,700. It is very provisional, John, 7,700, but we'll get you an answer, 7,700. Just give us your bidding number if you don't mind. Just get that bidding number over to Nigel, please, will you? Thank you. Right, moving to, thank you, telephone bidders, for your biddings. Right, lot number 133. This has got to be the star of the show in terms of the bikes, at least, anyway. Beautiful thing, this. 1955 BSA Rocket Gold Star Tribute, 650cc bike in outstanding condition. Has been kept indoors and comes with stacks and stacks of service history, or history, shall I say. Lots of money spent on it over the years, and there are receipts for all the work carried out. The vendor has had the bike running, and it is said to ride well. I think he's just possibly retiring from riding. That's the only reason it's here for sale. Lot number 133. Interest is going to open the bidding on this one. Nigel, please. We're going to start the bidding on that with me. I've got 4,250. 4,547.50. Just to confuse you. 4,750. 5,000 straight in. £5,000 is bid. £5,000 is bid. Online. And I'm out. Commissions are out. 5,000 is the bid. £5,000 is bid. If it was the actual Gold Star, it would be double and a bit more. This is a beautiful, beautiful machine at £5,000 only. At 5,000, I'll take 5,1. £5,000 is bid. 5,000 is the bid. Now look at the 5,1. We have £5,000. You like your bike, sir? You're having a bid on that one at £5,000. The bid at 5,000. I could see you on that at £5,000. Now look at the 5,1. We've got 5,000 online. Does anybody wish to go 5,1 elsewhere? 5,000 then, counting that out then, online in your favour once, £5,000 twice, third and final time at just £5,000. 5,000. I think we'll leave that one there, I'm afraid, this time. Thank you for your bids online on that, but we're going to pass on that. Have a chat with the guys in the office on that one. Do think it would need to be a bit more. Right, moving to lot number 134. 1989 BMW 635 CSI Highline Automatic. These are a beautiful, beautiful shaped vehicle. On the left as you come into the building there. Recent MLT January, so that takes you right the way through till next year, 2026. It's in Zinneber Red with natural leather trim. One of the last cars built and has covered 206,000 miles with a comprehensively documented and detailed history, and is in overall good condition. The vehicle has had no expense spared and has many, many original Highline specification bits and pieces there with the additional BMW factory fitted optional extras. Someone ticked a lot of boxes when it was new. There's also custom made fitted outdoor car cover that you get thrown into the deal. You get that with it. Right. Again, I think with multiple telephone interest on that one. Somebody start me at £12,000. Anybody wish to start me at £12,000? Can I say £12,000? Start me at 10. Start me at 7. 7. Sorry, Nigel. Oh, hang on a minute. Nigel's having a look what's going on in the world. 7. Pressing the wrong buttons. 7,000 bid. Right, 7,000. We have 7,000. Now looking for 7,250. £7,000. We're underway. 7,000 is the bid. 7,250. 7,250. Online, do you want to go 7,5? 7,250 bid. 7,250 is in the hall, please. 7,500 is online. John, are you wishing to join in? 7,500 is the bid. Now looking for 7,750. I've got 7,500 online. 7,750. He's with a telephone bid now. At 7,750. We're looking for 8,000. We've got 8,000. 8,000 bid online. 8,000 is bid. At 8,000, I'll come back to you there, sir. 8.25. 8,250. 8,005 is online. 8,005 bid. Have a think this way. I'll come back in a moment. The bid's at 8,500 online. 8,750 with Tony's telephone bid. 8,750. 9,000 online. 9,000. You're both out here, gents. Telephones, you're out. 9,000 is the bid. Now looking for 9.25. 9,000 is bid. Now looking for 9,250 at £9,000. Are we all done? 250 bid. 9,250. Online, it's your turn. 9.25 is the bid at 9,250. Online, you're out. We're with Tony on the telephones, make no mistake, at £9,250. And we're going to hold it provisionally at 9.25. Does anybody wish to go 9.5? Are you all done this way, John? Are you bidding again? 9,250 is the bid. To 9,500. £9,500 bid at 9,005. Bids at 9,005. We're looking for 97.50 now. Thank you for your bids. 9,500 then. John, you're in the lead. Holding it here. Once, twice, third and last. 9,500. John, your bid at 9.5 provisional. 9.5. You're not a million miles away. Get you an answer on that. Thank you to our phone bidders. Right, lot number 135. One of my personal favourites. I like this. It's a lovely looking little thing. It is the Lambretta, the TV175 Series 2. So it's that one there. It's the only one we've got. You can't miss it. In lovely condition. It's a rare bike to find. It has undergone a full restoration over the last few years. Starts easily, runs well. There are a couple of very small minor marks, as you'd expect with it being used. New registration plate is needed. Around about £10 on eBay nowadays, I think these are. The tyres look brand new and even still have pips on. It's a good sign when they're pointing out that it needs a good new registration plate. It's a good sign, isn't it? That's a very, very honest seller. Right, commission interest on that one. So we're going to have to start nice and low on that one again, please, Nigel. Just 2,500. I know. 2,000. This will definitely fit in the back of my van. 2,500 bid. Now looking for 27.50. 27.50 we have. I can go 3,000 against you. £3,000 bid. 3,000 is on my sheet. 3,000 bid. Right, not you online. You need to go 250. 3,000 is bid. 3,000 I have. And now looking for 250 now. £3,000 is bid at £3,000. Someone spent a lot of time and loving care on that little bike. The bid is at £3,000. I'll take 3-1. Should it help anybody, please? £3,000 is bid. They're going to hold it provisionally with a commission bid at £3,000. Anybody else for 3-1? Are we all done then at 3,000? That is a commission bidder for the first time at £3,000. Make your bids nice and clear. Second time at 3,000. Third and last at £3,000. Goes to our commission bidder for £3,000. We'll get you an answer on that commission bidder. And that is bidder number 1012, I think, Nigel, please. I think that's bidder 1012. 1012, yes, bidder 1012. Thank you. Right, staying with the two wheels, lot number 136. We move to the 1977, the Suzuki GT500 two-stroke. Worth the asking price for the smell alone. This is a UK-supplied bike and in very good condition with good performance and handling, said to be a pleasure to ride. The bike was built in the last year of production and features updates such as a virtually bulletproof Suzuki electronic ignition, front disc brake, a larger 4.5-gallon tank, and a longer, wider seat. The GT500 two-stroke, my goodness, that'll shift, won't it? Two-stroke 500cc. Wowzers. Right, start me on that one then, ladies and gents. Where do you want to be on that? Who'll start me at... somebody will start me at 3,000, I'm sure. Start me at 3,000. Where's 3? 3,000 online. Thank you, online. 3,000 we have. We're underway at 3. £3,000 is bid at 3,000. At 3,000, we're looking for 250 now. 3,000 is bid. Online at 3. Now looking for 250 at 3,000. 3 bid at £3,000. Online with a maiden bid at 3,000. We're going to hold it, make no mistake. 250 I have. 3,250. Online, do you wish to go 3,5? You do. 3,500. Back online at 3.5. But shaking of head the wrong way this way. I'll take 3,600 if it helps. I've got 3,500 online. 3,005 is the bid. For the two-stroke Suzuki here at £3,500. At £3,500. Anybody else for 3,600? All done then at 3,500 then. For the first time, it is online. The second time, third and final time then at £3,500. 3,500 in your favour there, bidder online. We shall get you an answer at £3,500. Thank you. Okay, moving to lot number 137. 2005, the Audi A6 Allroad T Quattro automatic. And I believe we have the coolest man in Southampton out there in the sun, Paul Cowlan, to tell you some more about it. Paul.
Thank you, Duncan. But I think just be careful under Trey's descriptions out there. Coolest man in Southampton. We'll get phone calls. We'll get people writing in. I tell you what is cool, though. This. If you want a car that you can park outside Burley Horse Trials, park outside your mansion house, park outside Harrods, and look like it's just your family's old money motor, may I suggest this beautiful bi-turbo all-road. They're all good. Like a snotty one with 1,000,000 miles on is still a great car, but this one, incredibly low mileage, the very tasteful option of the color-coded arches, the best engine they did in this, and the condition, how you think it looks on screen, ladies and gentlemen, is as it looks. It's beautiful. It's probably the nicest condition one I've seen. I think it's the nicest colorway I've seen, and it's certainly the best condition I think you could hope for. It's even got the split cover wheels, which I think are just so nice. It is absolutely mega. You could buy this. I don't think it's going to lose any money at all. I think if you keep it long enough, it might even make money. But like I said, it is the most classless car I've seen. Multi-billionaires. I've seen people that own off half of Cheshire driving these. They are just epic. So get it bought. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. We shall find out then. I think it's 5,000 all day, Nigel, isn't it? It's got to be. Just for the wheels alone. Those wheels are very, very special. They're kind of like wheels on wheels. Starting me at £5,000 for the Audi A6 Allroad, an extremely low mileage example. Most of these you see will have done 3 times that miles. Right, let's start the bidding at nice and low. He'll start me at £3,000 for the whole car. He'll start me at £3,000. Start me at 3. Right, we're underway. We have 3, 250, 3, 5, 750 now. £4,000 bid. 4,000 is bid at 4,000. Online, you're in the lead at 4,000. We'll give it 250 now. £4,000 we have at 4,000. 4,000. There's a few of you there online. If you want to bid again, you need to do it now. The bid is at £4,000 bid. It is a very, very special car. I promise you, it really is. It's another one of those cars. You have to see it to believe it in the flesh. It is beautiful. 4,000 is bid. I'll take 4,1, Nigel. We'll go in small bites now. 4,000 is bid. Underbidded, you wish to go to 4,1. The bid is at £4,000 bid at 4,000. I thought this would do a lot more than this. 4,000 is bid. Can I say 4,1 now? The bid is at £4,000. At 4,000. Any further interest on the car? It is the bi-turbo, 58,000 miles, 2 previous keepers, 8 stamps in the book to back it all up, and it is MOT'd until August at 4,000. We are holding it provisionally. Make no mistake, this will be the bargain of the day. If it comes for that, at 4,1 bid. 4 now, 4,2 bid. 4,002. Make your bids nice and quick there, please, online. Now 4,3, now 4,4. 4,400 bid. 4,005 bid. 4,006 bid. 4,006. You will not be disappointed if you are the high bid on this car today. 4,600 is the bid. We're looking for 4,7 at 4,600. Any further interest? Are we all done at 4,6? We're holding it then for the first time at £4,600. The second time at £4,600. Third and final time for 7, 4,008. 4,008. Thank you for your quick bidding on that. Well, at least to one of you anyway. 4,008 bid at 4,8. At 4,008 bid at 4,8 at 4,008. At 4,008. Last bidder, go 4,9. 4,008 the bid at 4,008 then for the first time. Second time. Third and final time at £4,800. It's just provisional, 4,008, and that is in your favour, bidder 1029. We shall get you an answer on that, 4,008. You'll be delighted on that. Nice, nice car. Okay, moving on again now. We move to lot number 138. Two-wheel variety again. This is a, you need to put your big boy pants on again for this one. It's a wheeling machine. 1973, the Yamaha, the XS2 XS650 twin flat tracker there. Very hard to find original UK bike. Been restored at some point to a flat tracker specification to a high standard some years ago. Been lightly used since. The bike has both kickstart and the electric start as well. So when you run out of puff, you can press the button. Runs and rides very well and said to be in good all-round condition. I believe Tony's been brave enough to ride this, hasn't he, as well? Yeah. And it's still in one piece, so that's good. Right, start me on that if you will. He'll start me at 3,000. Where's 3? 3,000, can I say? Where's 2,000 then? Start me at £2,000. Somebody start me at 2,000. Somebody will. 2-bid online. Thank you, online. 2,000 I have. Right, £2,000 is the bid at 2,000 now. We'll go in small bites, shall we? Let's go 21. 2,000 on the motorcycle there at 2,000. We'll give it 2-1 now at 2,000 I have. At £2,000. With the maiden bid online, we're going to hold it provisionally. Make no mistake, at £2,000. Does anybody wish to bid 21? If you're thinking about it online, now is the chance at £2,000 bid. You'll be the only one again when you turn up to the meet on a nice summer's evening. £2,000 then for the first time, £2,000 for the second time, the third and final time at £2,000. 2,000 online in your favour. Thank you for your bids. Get your answer on that. Provisionally sold. Right, lot number 139. Lot number 139. Another of our Jaguars in today. Bit of a Meccano kit, this one. 1988 in the year, the Jaguar, the XJS convertible V12 automatic, offered without reserve. So again, the best bid buys it today. Restoration project does need finishing. The car is running well, so that's a good start. Full set of spark plugs recently fitted. That's a big old job. Other work such as welding work to the front of the car has been carried out. The front bolt-on panels and wings now need refitting. A new soft top will be needed, but the roof mechanism is there and works well. A good project there for the able enthusiast. Keep you busy over maybe over the winter. Put it away in the garage for the summer, and then keep you busy over the winter. Right, start me on that if you will. Where do you want to be? £1,000, should we say, Nigel? Let's try. Who'll start me at £1,000? There's probably £1,000 of the spark plugs in it. Someone start me at £500 then. He'll start me at £500. Any interest at £500? The wheels are worth that. Absolutely. The interior, I can see, looks pretty fantastic from where I am as well. Anybody wish to start me at £500? Yeah, I don't think you need to be that brave at this sort of money, do you? It would be very sad for it to be a parts car. But hey-ho, anybody wish to start me at £500? No interest at 5. Right, it is a race to the bottom today. Sir, you're still here. What are you bidding me? Who'll bid me £300? You get the whole thing, ladies and gents. The wheels alone are worth £500. Get those sold. You're in profit already. Paul, have you got nothing better to do than restore this over the coming months? You're waiting for the next one. Oh, okay. It might be near enough 2 for the price of 1 here if you get your hand up. Anybody wish to bid me £300? It is without reserve, but we do need a bid in order to sell it. Does anybody wish to bid me 3? I think we may well pass that at that money. It depends how much Tony needs his ramp back, doesn't it? Does anybody wish to come in at £200 for the whole thing? That emblem on the front might be worth the best part of that. Lovely steering wheel, nice interior. Any interest at £200? What's the lowest bid we're going to accept on this one today, Tony? Shall we pass it? I'll give you the countdown if anybody wishes to bid 200. Put your hand up. Once, twice, third and last. Passing it. Ouch. Right, moving to lot number 140. Lot number 140. Jaguar now. Let's hope we have some better luck with this one. It's the Sovereign V8 automatic. Offered without reserve again. Very rare long wheelbase example. Comes with great service history, fantastic factory original specification, just 3 previous owners from new. Great opportunity to own a very rare and desirable Jaguar for very little money today, while still at this price point. And they won't be for long. Right, start me on that one again today, without reserve. Should we do it all again, Nigel? He'll start me at £1,000. 1,000, good man, thank you, sir. 1,000 on the floor here, 1,000 bid. Now looking for 1,250. 1,250's online, 1,500 on the floor here, £1,500 bid. Not literally on the floor, but £1,500 on the Chesterfield, 15 bid. £1,500 bid, 1,005. What are you joining in? One thing he might be, he says, but he's not letting on. 1,005 online. You bidding again? I've got 1,005 bid. At 1,500, we'll go 1,600. 1,005 is the bid. Now looking for 1,600. 1,600 back online. 17, thank you, sir. 17 here. Seated at 1,700, and we're selling it all the way. It's without reserve at £1,700 here. You're out online. You're out if you're around here. The bid is at 1,700, and we sell the car. Make no mistake, it's the one you've all passed on the right-hand side coming in. Online, do you wish to go 18? Gavels up. 1,800. Playing it cool still down here. 1,1850. You deserve it. You've been in all the way. 1,850. He doesn't deserve it, but he's going to have to go anyway. 1,900 bid. 1,950 bid. £2,000 bid. 2,000. 2-1. 2,000 is the bid. At 2,000 at 2. He's pulling some funny faces at me now. 2,000. He's not sure. 2,000 bid. 2-1. 2,050. All right. We're going the right way. 2-1. 2-1 bid. Paul's in the league. £2,100 bid. You're out. Well, thank you for your bid, sir. 2,100 bid. On the floor, and we're selling it at 2,100. He's got his number out. He's all ready. Are you sure? He's sure. 2,100 for the first time. 2,100. Second time. Third and last. Sold at 2,100. Bidder 948. Congratulations, Mr. Cowland. Well done, you. Right, lot number 141 now is the 1970 Morris Minor 1000. This little moggy was purchased from the Morris Minor Centre back in 1994 with several upgrades. These include, it's got the 1098cc engine, front disc brakes, steering column with the lock. The vehicle has not been used for a while, but starts and runs well with the brakes working. The car does appear to drive well, but with a noisy first gear. A great, fantastic starter classic there for someone. Without reserve again, that one today. Interest on the sheets. Going to open the bidding on that. I've got lots of interest on that. We're going to open the bidding at 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, please, online. 1-3, 1-3, 1-4 is on my sheet. 1-5, 1-6 is back with me. 1-7, 1-8 with me. 1-9, £2,000 with me. 2,100, and that's cleared my sheet. You're in, sir. 2,100 we have at £2,100. We're looking for 22 now. 2,100 is bid. That is a seated bid at 2,100. We're looking for 2-2. At £2,100 bid at 2-1. Commission, you're out. Online, you didn't get a look in. I saw a few of you flashing away there, but you didn't get in. You need to bid now if you want it. Seated at 21 for the first time. 2,100 for the second time, third and final time, and it goes at £2,100. Sold to you, sir. 2,100. We got you on. Bidder 949. You've been a good bidder today. Thank you for your bids. And the same sentiment to you, ladies and gents. Thank you very, very much for anybody in attendance today at Barron's Manor Park South. Thank you for everybody online that's joined in as well. It's been lovely to see so many faces. Thank you to our fantastic social media team and Tara, who couldn't be here today. Well done to everybody who's working here today as well. Thank you. Next sale will be second Saturday of the coming month. What month are we in now, Nigel? 12th, oh my goodness, it's loud. We know what we're doing. 12th of April, the next sale, 12th of April. If you wish to consign a vehicle for that sale, give us a call, get in touch via social media, give us an email, the usual thing. And if you do wish to come down and look at any of the vehicles that we still have available for sale, there will be the odd one. Go and have a chat with the guys here. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time.